painting pictures and we be writing scriptures. Right. You know, we was in the heights, OG tried to sell me Cartiers. With my crown, we some kings like a card in solitaire. Sticking to the script, that's what got us here. If you in the way, we stepping down like a barber chair. We was all downstairs, Molly vibes till the smoke was clear. Nephew came in, told him, boy, yo, go upstairs. This is for the kids, yeah, cover ears. Had to put in order all of my fears. Now when I step out, I'll be well prepared.
Yo, pop out anywhere, yeah, we was never scared, yeah. We was everywhere, yeah, but you was never there. People love to compare, yeah, but we just never cared. We just always did our thing. Every year we took the stairs. Back when Bill ain't have a bed, we will always volunteer. Now we young pioneers, yeah, they see us switching gears. We some future billionaires, repping Brooklyn everywhere. So it's R.I.P. to Pop, they know the.
Hello.
What up, everybody?
What's up? Sorry, I gotta hold on. All right, we're good.
Get you a drink.
Yeah, hold on. I got my sponsor here.
Yep.
Speaking of sponsors, we're sponsored by, you'll never guess who. Chuck. 209gallery.com, chainprotect.com, and On Tilt Racing products. As always, Chuck.
Badass dude.
Wearing the handicap shirt, handicap racing.
I like that, man.
Yeah. We got a super from last week's show. We have Billy Buzz Smith, appreciate it, and stars, Billy Minton and John F. Kennedy. We appreciate all the stars.
Joe.
Appreciate the stars.
Yes, sir.
Man, this guy down here, he's right here. He's waiting.
Yeah, he ain't in there with us yet.
He's waiting. After watching this past weekend at the track, him walking around without no shirt on and seeing you without no shirt on, I almost came on without no shirt on.
Right. I don't think I've ever been to a race where he's got a shirt on.
Yeah, well, I all that sexiness. I'm surprised that he didn't go home with like 4 or 5 old hoochie mamas.
No
But,
shit.
you know, I was watching where they're having heating problems out there. So I was going between Dig or Die or Pennywise and going back and forth, whoever had their cameras up. And every time you see Pennywise, you see David walking around without a shirt on. I was like, man, that guy can get away with that. This guy can't right here. But,
covering tattoos.
Yeah.
Obviously don't give a fuck. You know,
Yeah.
I think anybody knows him. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah. We'll bring him here. Yeah, that's pure sexiness right there. Pure sexiness, man.
What up, man?
Oh man, I don't know how you were you beating the hoochie mamas off with a stick?
Man, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't even entertain them, man. I just I don't pay attention to them. I got a great wife at home, man. I just, I honestly don't pay attention to them. I'm there to see the racing and, bet some big money. I ain't worried about the females, bro.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
well, you might not be interested, but they might just rub up on you and say, "Hey, I got an OnlyFans," and if they got OnlyFans, you hit them up to us.
Send them our way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man, I just think I'm more interested in the racing, man.
That's what's up. For people that don't know you, who are you? Where are you from?
Well, I'm like 30 minutes west of Atlanta, Georgia. It's a place called Dallas, Georgia. And I mean, if they don't know me, they don't know anything about no prep or street racing.
Yep, I agree.
I always say, I'm a pretty famous guy, and I don't even own a car. So. But I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody knows me. I mean, I guess I'm a pretty good guy.
What got you into the car game?
Well, to be honest with you, man, I don't really know. I had a buddy of mine. He was like, "Hey, man, we're going street racing," and they were racing in Atlanta. And it's crazy because they wasn't even on nitrous. That's how far back it was. They were just on, just running on motor. They were racing for $100 in Waffle House. And I was like, well, shit, it was a Friday night, didn't really have nothing going on. I was like, well, man, let me go check it out, man. I went out there and I had a blast, and one car broke, the other car spun, but it was still like it was just the atmosphere. I was like, man, I can get into this. And then next thing I know, I just kind of went head first into it. And I ain't looked back since, man.
Yeah. They say, can you turn your volume up on your headphones?
No, it's all the way up.
That's all the way up. That's all you getting, people. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not real big on the electronic stuff. You know what I mean?
Me neither. Me neither. I just
So the streets changed your life for real.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%.
Being around street racing and shit, and then hey, I'm same way. That's what got me hooked. It was the first time I went to the streets. It was over after that. It was mostly motorcycles around here, but as soon as I seen that shit, I was like, damn, man.
Yeah, and I never really had a big desire to jump in the car, and everybody's like, man, get a car, and I never really, I get my rocks off right there on the starting line. I like betting big money. I like seeing the cars go down through there. And my wife just texted me and said the AirPods ain't working. But anyway,
there we go.
Oh, now you're loud.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened.
They working.
All right,
They working.
All right. So yeah, everybody's always like, man, get a car, and I ain't never had. I've been down through there a couple times at the track or whatever, and it just don't do it for me, man. I get my hibby-jibbies right there on the start line betting money.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, like that's my adrenaline rush, and it's a lot cheaper. I don't have to worry about
facts.
But yeah,
that was one thing I was going to ask you if you've had a car or ever made a pass or anything.
No, could y'all still hear me?
Oh yeah, you're loud.
Okay,
yeah, loud and clear.
No, I've had, I buy, sell, and trade. That's what I do for a living. I run across race cars all the time. And I've had a few. And to be honest with you, I've been down the track probably 3 times. I've never really went down on the street or anything. And it was fun. And maybe it'd be fun if I raced somebody because I just made solo passes. But I'm just like, man, I have more fun on the starting line and meeting people and gambling. And another thing is I can go into any camp at Dig or Die and talk to the drivers. I mean, they're sitting there with their laptops. I know 90% of what everybody's got, And if you're a racer, you're kind of a competitor at that point. So that everything's kind of a secret. So I don't know. I like that aspect of it, man. It works for me. I make really, really good money on the starting line. I'm sure I probably made more than the racers, some of the racers made up there, maybe not first or second, but I know I made more than the semifinalists did for sure. So, yeah.
What's the, I know the going bet is usually like a 20 or whatever, but what's the most you've ever bet on a race?
Well, I had 2250 on Jared Bradshaw and Willie Dynamite against the GOAT with Marty Woodall, the first round of Dig or Die, first round, first pair. I had $2,250 on that pass, but I want to say about $3,000 at the come up when what's the dude that drives the yellow Trans Am, the Tweety Bird car from Cali?
Oh, Alex.
Yep, Alex. He was racing Bobby Parks, and he pulled up to the line. And he said, "I'll bet whatever." And I was like, $2,000. He's like, "You want to bet more?" And then we end up saying $3,000. But on one pass, I would say that's probably my most. And then we grudge pretty big around here. I mean, we run for 21,000 in the street back when we had Smurf and stuff. And then Jason Rank at the Dig or Die at the pregame, we did 7,000 aside, and he was just like, man, they don't bet like that out there where I'm from.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
He's in my neck of the woods, so yeah. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, which is crazy, man, because y'all got all the fast cars, man. I mean, that would, it's, I don't know. Kendall Goen told me, he said, man, you know what I like racing the most about in the, in the South and the East? And I was like, well, he's like, when you pull up to the line, you've got 300 people up there gambling. He's like, that's an experience you won't never experience anywhere else,
That's a fact.
And that is true.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool, man. I love that aspect of it. That's just me. I mean,
What happened? What happened to the Smurf car?
Well,
I knew
he
you was
going-
with them for a while.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he was, and then like the grandfather of our camp, he passed away unexpectedly. He fell at work, busted his head,
Damn.
and he was like the backbone and everything. And then, Brett was the owner of the car. I was just kind of the mouth, for the car, and he was switching it over to turbo, and he was going through some things. I mean, his best friend / father figure just passed away, and everybody kind of, make a long story short, everybody kind of grew apart, you know what I mean,
Right.
and went their own ways. So, and that's kind of what happened to it.
Is the
And
car still around?
For the last I heard, it was in Alabama. He sold it to somebody in Alabama, but that's the last I heard of it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I knew you run real tight with them dudes for
Yep.
a while. Everywhere
Yep.
I seen that car, I seen you.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So yeah, I miss those days, but it's kind of easier now because just like I mean, you can ask anybody. They say, who you getting with? Who you like, whatever. That's my wife, y'all. Hey, babe.
The warden. The warden,
The warden.
as I call him, the warden.
That is the warden. Yeah. But when you're not standing behind a car or speaking for a car, you can gamble whoever you want to. And I tell everybody all the time, I gamble with my pocket, not my heart. No offense, but I'm gonna bet with whoever I think's the fastest.
Yep.
You know?
Facts.
Well, if you're worrying about your pocketbook, then yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not loyal to anybody, but they know when I step on that starting line, that's what I'm doing. I'm gambling to win,
Yeah. You bet with your heart. A lot of times you get fucked up.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
And
do.
everybody knows that.
Yep.
It happens all the time. I've got caught up in that shit.
Yep.
And-
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I use it to my advantage because, like, if your buddy pulls up in his car, I know you're gonna bet me $20, $100. That's your buddy. You got to.
Yep.
And even if he lines up against, Beater Bomb, and he has no chance, you're gonna bet with your buddy, and I use that to my advantage.
Sure.
Yep.
Very true.
Yeah.
So.
When was the first time you went to a street race? How long ago was it? Shit, you said they was running on the motor. That was a while ago then.
Yeah, well, you got to remember that I always say Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida is kind of a little bit behind everybody else, and it is what it is. I don't take nothing away from them, but I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago is the first time I went, and I just when I do something, I do it 100%. And people say, well, how do you know which car's going to win? How do you know this? And I don't mind telling people I study this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I watch videos, I follow people. Every time Limpy goes live, every time Pennywise goes live, anybody, I'm watching live, even if I'm not there, just so I know for the future. Hey, I remember this little black Maverick. Did y'all see the little black Maverick dig or die?
That bitch was
went
running.
off into the semis. Hey, nobody even knew the kid.
Yep. That thing was all stretching out in the ass end, stretching out in the front end. It was getting down.
Yeah.
And nitrous car too, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was a nitrous car too.
It was a nitrous car. Yep. He put Mike Gunner out, which is Mike Gunner's won a Wally there before.
Yep.
So, you just gotta study it, man, and that's how I do so good. Everybody always asks me all the time, how you do so good? Especially the little kids, man. How do you know? How do you know? I just, you got to study it, man.
And sometimes you throw them odds out there, man, and somebody's just got to jump on the odds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love giving odds too, because 9 out of 10 times, unless something happens, like a nitrous backfire, they just blow the tires off. But if I'm giving odds, I'm almost 99.9% sure they're going to win.
Say the Black Maverick is New York.
Is it New York? Yeah, that used to have, the 70s flip. Yeah.
Man, that bitch was bad. That
Yes,
was a
it was.
badass hot rod.
And not saying he's a nobody, but he just popped up from out of nowhere. And I mean, he was knocking out some heavy contenders,
Well, if you can just show up and knock out Gunner.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
that alone,
I mean,
that alone.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. That's saying something right there.
You damn right.
He's not with the Tabor boys, is he?
No, I don't think so. He's the dad. I talked to the dad. They were from Long Island. Them New York, New Jersey, Long Island boys. They all, if you say one's from New Jersey and they're really from Long Island, they get all crazy.
Oh yeah. They draw the line, man. I've talked to somebody and they're like, man, we used to be best friends, and then he moved to New Jersey. And I can't stand that fucker. Like,
which is right across the way. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly where he's from, or I know he said Long Island, but who he's clicked up with or whatever. But the little cars riding, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it definitely opened my eyes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When y'all bet that 21,000 on the street, who was y'all running?
A car called Blood Money. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. It wasn't out very long. It was some track races, some local track races around here. They threw together a no prep car, and because it was cold, and the tracks are closed. So as a racer, what are you going to do? You're going to go back to your roots. You're going to go back to the street. And it was another Fox Body Mustang called Blood Money. And then it didn't. Once it got warm, I don't honestly know what happened to the car, but it was 11.6 a side is what we come up with.
Damn, I love that shit.
28 degrees outside. One Grudge race, 11.6 a side, winner take all. And it was a pedal fest. Luckily, Brett just ended up pedaling a little more and come out on top.
I love that shit, man. Ain't nothing like it.
If we would have waited till the next day, it would have been 50 something degrees, because out here it gets 25 at night and then 50 during the day in the winter time. So, but it's just all about the thrill of going out there at night, and just doing hood rat shit,
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all definitely know what I'm talking about.
That's a fact right there.
How's the streets right now in Atlanta?
Well, to be honest with you, man, it's kind of messed up. We got the new school cars, what we call the sliders.
Yep.
The Chargers and the Challengers and the new Mustangs that get exhaust and throw a drag pack on it. And they want to cut donuts at every red light. And
that's drag racing.
Yeah. Oh God.
Dude, we're dealing with that shit in my city right now.
Yeah, I think everywhere is, because I talked to my buddy from New Orleans, and he said they were dealing with it also. But yeah, it's kind of got it messed up. But we sneak out there every now and then. We do a lot of grudge racing. We don't do a lot of shootouts down here. We just had a cash days, a couple weeks ago. But it's really hard to get them off because we're in the city of Atlanta. You know what I mean? So like it's super hard to get them off. But we was able to do it the other day. And we did it on a Sunday, and I think that's kind of what worked out. But the new school cars, I mean, they're racing for $100, and there's 2,000 of them show up in a line. They don't, it ain't like us. We meet in a dark parking lot, sneak down there, just that crew and this crew, and get the grudge race off. We just want to race. They want to come in 2,000 deep, doing burnouts, racing each other to the spot, and then they're racing for $100. So it's kind of got our streets a little messed up around here. But it's not too bad, because the police don't do shit. Kind of like out there where y'all at, they'll pull up, run everybody off, and that's it.
Yeah.
They don't even get out of the cars. So
we come through Atlanta one time. What's that? What about the cash days I won?
Yeah. Oh, Brady from Tennessee, he come down and won the cash days. Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Who did he wind up running?
So in the finals, I want to say it was a dude K-Fed in a Monte Carlo. I think was him, because he beat Blue Balls, which is the Porsche. Y'all know about the Porsche.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about him. Is he close to y'all, or y'all run with him?
Actually, he ain't. He's actually about 2 hours away. But in Alabama, street racing is kind of nonchalant. They had a dude that hit a telephone pole out there a couple years ago, and it killed him and stuff. And it really struck the racing community out there, which I understand. You know what I mean? Like, they was all out there. They seen it happen, so it was a bad deal. So there's not a lot of street racing in Alabama. So he comes over here and races with us because, it's like 2 hours away. And he actually, right now, he's holding the crown over here. He's the fastest guy we got, and he ain't even from Atlanta. So, but I mean, he's pretty much, we say he's from Atlanta because it's only where he street races at. So
one of the first times I think I met you, though, we were on the street, and some of the Kentucky guys, we drove down to I want to say it was Montgomery, Alabama.
Maybe
it's the night that we ran from the cops everywhere. It was a long ass night, and we were gonna go.
Not Limpy. I don't know why I said Limpy. Gibby. Was
Possibly.
it the Gibby race?
Possibly.
Run all over Birmingham that night for
Birmingham. Yeah, that's what it was.
Dude,
I said Birmingham. We were in different parking lots, and then we were going to go to the racetrack, and somebody said we was going to race on the entrance of a side road next to like a NASCAR track. Y'all kept talking about a NASCAR track or something.
Was I out there? Because that sounds familiar.
Bro,
no, you wasn't there. Me and the Embrees went from Kentucky. We brought a black Camaro, the black sheep car, and
I think I was out there.
Man, you may have been. I don't
I think
know.
I was out there
It's the first time I actually had
because
been
I
in a
remember
parking lot
running,
around David.
doing all that shit, and then going talking about
God.
running at the
He's gonna
entrance
race at a
of
racetrack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was a shit show, for lack of better words.
Yeah, we went to all kinds of different roads, man. I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
Yeah.
That was one of the first times I'd seen you before on a couple of videos and shit. But that was one of the first times I'd actually been around you in a parking lot and shit.
Yep. Yeah, we ended up.
I guess that's it right there.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that too. I don't know why I was in that area,
That was an ass whooping.
but I remember that. I remember that night for some
Yeah.
reason. It's almost as bad as that night in Kentucky.
No shit. Fuck. Hey,
I know
we've been
y'all
there and done it.
had a couple of those yourself, you know.
Man, some of them's
You know, but it's a street though. You know, it's
It is.
sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of it, man. I mean, that's, you know, sometimes it sucks running around from spot to spot to spot, but that also changes the ball game. When you got Joe Blow that's running fast as shit at this spot, and you have to take him to another spot that don't have a lot of rubber, it changes the whole ball game, you know. And you know,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
that's
and no test hits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Atlanta really ain't got a lot of streets though, do they? They got the one street there in that industrial park.
Yeah, we got that
I've
one.
been there.
And then we got the one, what we call Moreland Avenue. But back in the day, that's where we used to race at a lot. But everybody's gotten faster. And you go up over a hill.
Yep.
And you go over a hill. Used to, you know, the finish line's here and you could stop or get in the other lane before you go up on the hill. Well, now everybody's a lot faster. So it's a little bit more sketchy. So we kind of steered away from that. And then we really only got one good road where like all the rubber is, but we've got a couple backup roads that just get raced on every now and then.
Gotcha.
But a lot of times, like I said, we're just out there one and done. You know, we get a big grudge race and that's pretty much it. You know, we don't do a lot of cash days, shootouts, whatever, you know, because a lot of people.
That's more my background too. I like the grudge shit. I like the one and done. I'll go over to McDuff, Georgia. Good spot.
McDonough, Georgia. Yeah. I just don't know about McDonough police. You know, Atlanta, they're more worried about killings and robbings and, you know, stuff like that. You go to
one
a little
horse, one horse towns, man.
Yeah.
They have to make
ain't
an
got
example.
nothing to do.
They ain't got nothing else better to do.
Yeah. So yeah, I get scared of them little one horse towns for sure.
You got through hands with white pants?
No, I don't mess with her, man. She I ain't trying to fight no woman because if I get beat up looking like this, man, I'm gonna be in trouble, you know. So yeah,
Oh shit.
She's good people. She takes really good pictures, man. You know, her and Corey, they got a good thing going on, man. They're stand-up people in my book. Really, a lot of people in this racing thing. It's like a big old extended family.
Family,
like,
it is, man.
You know? So every now and then you have people that do, you know, have the little squaggles or whatever. But hey, that's what family does, you know.
Yeah, I mean, everybody goes through some hard times and stuff, but you know, we all go through it together.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, there ain't many people that you've never met through this lifestyle that we all live that you probably wouldn't invite to your house.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? That's like facts. I think everybody I've met and I run with and cool with, everybody's cool as hell with me, man.
Anytime anybody travels over here to race or like, you know, y'all passing through and need a spot, I'm always like, hey, if you want to park your trailer at the house so you don't have to leave at the hotel, you know, if somebody comes over here and races with us, we cater to them because we want them to come back. We don't want them to feel like they come over here and got tricked or anything stupid like that. You know what I mean? I stand on that 100%. I want you to feel like you come over here and got a fair shot at, you know, what we was offering, you know, because a lot of times people from out of town go places and they show a fan favorite or, you know, or something like that. And it puts a bad beat on, you know, traveling. You know, a lot of people got a lot of money in traveling. They don't want to go get tricked out of it. If they get beat, they get beat. They don't want to be tricked, you know?
Yep. Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, so I always tell them all, man, I'll take care of you like you're my own. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all ever slide through here and need a place to stay, let me know, man. I got y'all.
That's what's up.
I know I've heard this from more than one, even at the pregame. You said
my favorite.
You don't touch
drivers,
me.
man.
Yeah, I tell them all the time, I might look like I want to fight, but if you put your hands on me, I'm calling the police. Y'all are going to jail. Don't you touch me.
Oh, damn, that's good shit.
He said that when we were over there, when they're Noah and Rank were they were all trying to get the money together and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And that's when you said that, and I was fucking crying.
But his buddy was like acting like he was wanting to fight, and I'm like, man, we're just shooting the shit, like don't beat me up, man. I don't want no trouble, And yeah, it's crazy.
Shit.
Damn.
Oh.
I had a pretty cool thing happen to me earlier. I had a lady message me, and she was like, I don't know you at all, but I just want to tell you thank you, because I always show love to the kids, man. I don't know. It's something about a kid out there in that sport, and she was like, I just want to tell you thank you, because it was his birthday. It was 12:03. I remember it. And he said, man, I just turned 10 years old. And I was like, well, I'm going to go over here and get him to announce happy birthday on the intercom. And I gave him a little $100 and, for his birthday. And everybody's like, man, they're like squatting down like, I'm a kid, give me some money. And I'm like, I ain't trying to give out money to no grown people, but I had a couple people ask me, anytime, and everybody can vouch for this, anytime you gamble me and you pay me with 5, 10s, or 1s, I literally scan the crowd. I'll find a kid and I run over and give it to them.
Damn. Hell
9 out of 10 times, you'll see them the next round. They're on the starting line gambling $1, and everybody says, well, kind of looks at you crazy. And I'm like, that is the future of starting line gambling or racing, for a sense, I'm like, that is, when I'm sitting in a wheelchair trying to get a $20 bet up against the wall, I'm going to be watching this little kid that I inspired 10 years ago to do some gambling,
And they won't forget it.
Oh, no, not at all. She was like, man, she said, he said that you're his best friend. And I was like, man, it just, what I'm saying? Hit me in the heart, man. I may look tough, but I do got a heart,
Yeah, somebody said up there in the comments earlier, we were too busy chatting, but I seen it. They were saying something about you give some money away at the come up to some kids or whatever. And
Somebody trying to call me.
Yeah. But yeah, they were talking about that.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Hey man, you can sit
I'll sit next to
a dude right there. I'm telling you, if there is no quit in somebody, it's Jonathan, man. Have y'all seen the way he drives that car?
Yeah.
Have y'all looked in and seen
you seen the shirt that I got on? Oh boy. He's an important man.
Before we started the show, y'all always bullshit with him. Mama was calling him.
There you are.
Sorry.
It's all good,
People
man.
keep calling me, man. But yeah, that dude, man, oh my God.
That's
the first time I seen it, and he's fast. You know what I mean? Like he does all that himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got mad respect for that dude, 100%. And I'll sit next to him in a wheelchair all day long.
You said you bet kids and lost on purpose?
Yeah, and that's the thing. All the kids come up and say, man, I want to bet. And I'm like, I'll bet you, but I can't win. There's no win there. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gambling no kid and taking their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even if they win or they lose, I just still give them the money. I don't know. That's just how I am, man. I can't gamble no kid.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Everybody asks me all the time if I want to gamble and if I'm flagging or whatever. So man, I don't gamble on races that I flag.
It's kind of an unspoken rule. If you're flagging, you kind of you don't need to be in the mix of it, because you may end up having to make a decision, deciding factor on the race. So that's I respect that. A lot of flaggers, some of them, I've seen them gambling. I've seen them point to the other lane and then bang the light, and it's like, oh well, okay. We'll end up biting them in the ass one day for sure.
It is what it is. I mean, it's just me. It's just me. I don't now. I'm not really a big gambler, but I'll flip some quarters now.
See, I don't like gambling neither. I feel like that's gambling. I like winning, and there's no skill in flipping quarters.
Well, you got a 50% chance of winning.
Yeah, well, when I gamble on the starting line, I got like a 90% chance of winning. I call
That's
it winning,
true.
not gambling, so. And when it gets down close to the nitty gritty, man, sometimes I'll fall back. I look. David Taper said, "I wish I was a kid with all the money you took from me." Hey, it happens to more than you, buddy. I promise. If I had $1 for every time somebody come up to me and said, "I ain't gambling with you this year. I'm just gonna watch you and I'm gonna bet with whoever you bet with," I'd be rich. I wouldn't even
Guarantee it.
Guarantee
it.
But yeah. How long y'all been doing street racing? I mean, I know Limpy, you've been in it for a minute.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I heard that word on the street is you originated the actual cash day shootout deal on the street. Like you started that stuff up.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
That's badass. I appreciate that. I appreciate what you did to us.
It's huge, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Hell
It's
yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
I just like to have fun, man. I just like to have fun, and street stuff. You gotta. There's a lot more fun. There's a lot more behind it than people know. So.
Yeah, 100%. Yep, 100%.
It's work.
It is.
It's
we do a
man.
couple of events and stuff around here, some backside deals and stuff like that. And a lot of people think it's easy just to rent a track and throw a tent up there and collect money, but it ain't. It's not easy at all.
No.
Not at all. It's work, and both of them, even doing streets, and you're not getting paid on the streets, and it's 100%. A job. You're working on it for 3 days, 4 days, just to be prepared for that one night.
Yep, to get everything orchestrated. And people think gambling on the starting line's easy. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's today? Wednesday. My legs were hurting me all the way up until yesterday from running around. I was damn sunburnt, the whole nine. Like lost my voice.
Well, I figured you not only sunburned, but you were kind of sore from all the women that were on your back.
No, this big old belly would be the only thing. I ain't worried about those women. I promise you.
I figured they'd hold you down.
I got the best one I could have right here at the house, man. You know what I mean?
We've all got the best one. The best one.
Yep, 100%. Like I don't entertain none of that, man. You know what I mean? I couldn't ask for a better one. Ain't no sense of car shopping when you already got the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? So,
guy's worse at flipping easy money when it's against him.
I did get in the little dice game. They were doing a little high dice deal, and they were betting 20s when I went over there, and I started getting them to bet hundreds. Well, then they wouldn't bet each other hundreds. They only wanted to bet me because they seen I had a little stack of money, and I guess they thought they could take it from me. I hit them for about $1,200 in about 3 minutes, and then I just went back. I just took off,
walk away.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's what you got to do. You can't just stay there and give it all back.
Yeah.
But they were some good kids, man. They were just trying to have a little fun, gambling. So, and I don't really shoot dice, flip quarters. I'm not really into that, man. I like to bet. I like the adrenaline when the light comes on and you see who gets to the finish line. And when it's so close, they got to go to the tape. But you've got $1,500 on this pass, and you're waiting to hear what they got to say, or
that's ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's how it is in a race car for some of these racers when they let go of the button. For something to take all your money and all your time, it's got to be pretty good.
I love it. Shit.
You got a little fox at Dig or Die?
So what happened is my buddy Nico, and I don't know if y'all know Nico. He's like the race master around here. He's the flag guy in Atlanta. He had just built a car, him and another buddy of mine. I mean, beautiful car. I'm talking about from wheels to paint to full. It was a beautiful car. Well, we ended up giving a newer school car 2 in the break last Wednesday night, Thursday morning. And the car got away from me. He hit the curb because we got curbs in our street.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah, he hit the curb and it spun him around, and he hit the curb with the front wheel, and he ended up rolling the car and flipping it. So luckily it did like a 360 kick flip, and it only scraped the roof. The rest of the car, the hood's beautiful, the latch is beautiful. It just got the roof and the doors. And so it was almost like a luck of the draw, because when we got there to Dig or Die, they said, "Oh, we're raffling off this Fox body roller." Well, I never even went and looked at the car. I just made the announcement in the driver's meeting, "Hey, I'll buy that roller. Whoever wins it let me know. I'll make you an offer on it, because my buddy had just wrecked his car. Well, one of the dudes, I think he paid like he bought like $200 worth of raffle tickets. Well, I went over there to him. I started at $3,000. He said, no, 3,500. He said, nah, I can't do that. I said, $4,000. Nah, 4,200. Finally, he wanted $5,000. He settled on 4,500. We ended up buying the car and bringing it back to Atlanta. So the plans is to, take all the stuff out of that car and put it in that one and get him back on the streets.
Yeah.
It's when you spend, 40, 50 grand on building a car and in 3 passes you total it, it's a bad beat. So
yeah. And you won that truck there at the come up too, didn't you?
I bought that truck too.
Oh, you bought it? Oh,
yeah, dude. A kid won a $20 ticket, and I told my son, I had my son with me, and he was like, "You gonna buy that truck?" And I was like, "I'll make him an offer." Well, when he won it, I started at $3,000 again, and he was like, "No." I said 4,000. He said, "Nah, I can't do that." And I kind of felt bad because the kid looked like he ain't never had nothing, and he had that look in his eye. Y'all know the look I'm talking about, where you're like, "Holy shit, I can go racing now," instead of just going with my buddies. And so I was like, I'm going to back off. I'm going to leave him alone, And then I was sitting over there talking. I said, I'm going to kill myself if I don't at least offer him 5,000 for it. Because I told myself I pay up to $5,000. And I went back over there. I said, I got $5,000 cash. He said, you got cash money? I said, right here, $100 bills. He said, start counting it out. And I bought the truck.
Damn.
Brought it back. Yeah, I brought it back. And another buddy of mine was in the midst of building an S10. And he just bought it from me to have that much more of a head start on it. So I'm always looking for any kind of ways to make money legitly. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you got to think that dude bought a $20 ticket and made, over 49.60 or 49.80 profit and like that.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. That's
he
true.
owns the world's fastest Mini Cooper. Who does?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Who owns that, Jasper? I don't know.
Oh.
I ain't really followed a lot of Mini Coopers.
Somebody was saying, it was Dalton. Yeah, nobody really bets any money on races around here.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It's getting scarce.
It is. It's getting tougher.
Which I guess it's just, I guess y'all go for the money or in the shootout, but I just don't understand that, man.
Yeah, I mean, people, like you said, you got your ride or dies. They're gonna ride. They're gonna no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, here recently, you might see a handful of $20 bets, even on the streets. But if you go to the gut now, woo, they like
now
throwing the money out.
I was telling my buddy Nico the other day. I said I am going to the gut, and I want to do War in the Woods. Also, those are my next two. Because there's a lot of racing that goes on down our way. You know what I mean? Like, we got Dig or Die, the pad days. I mean, we got a lot of, legendary street racing. But y'all's way, I feel like the gut and War in the Woods is like something I got to go to, like 100%.
Yeah. I've been to both of them. I said it right.
Both of them. Yeah.
Both of them, and yeah, both of them are legit.
Yeah.
You can make some money. You can make some money out there.
Yep. Hell yeah. Yeah, I need to come. They got that War in the Woods, ain't it? Like end of September or something?
23rd, 24th.
Yep. What I thought. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sneak up there to that one and see what's going on.
And you'd like the gut. That's more my style shit too, man.
Yeah.
That's badass.
That's hood rat. That's hood rat stuff.
I mean, they call it the hood track.
Yeah, Rank was racing up there, and I was like, where the hell is that at? And then I started doing a little bit of research. I was like, oh, shit, I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm liking that.
It's badass, man.
Yeah,
crowd's cool. Everybody's cool.
Yeah.
Good time.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah.
Now, did y'all go out? I know I didn't watch the pre-party race, but y'all have the pre-party out there?
All right, so my wife's probably going to kill me for this one, but it was her birthday Thursday night.
Oh boy!
So I had to stay at home and take her out to dinner, and I woke up and left early Friday morning, so I didn't catch the pregame this year.
Oh.
But man, it's always a good time. They switched roads this time, and it was a bare road, virgin, and like it seemed to be a real shitty surface. Everybody kept saying that was there, kept saying it was worse than Dig or Die, and I mean, it's kind of hard to find something worse than Dig or Die. I mean, in my opinion, that's one of the worst.
I mean,
You know, there is.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah. But Sam, man, he always does real good in those street races on the pre-games, man. He always, I think him and Jared went to the finals, Jared and Willie Dynamite, and it started raining. So instead of wadding their cars up, they just decided to split it up and, you know, race for the big money the next day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Clifton, good job putting that on, man. He's I don't y'all know Clifton, yeah, because we ate
Yeah.
that one and up there. So yeah, he does really good. He's got a pretty decent size event coming up, Battle of the Beach in South Carolina.
I've seen that. Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen the flyer for that.
Yeah, he's got a few good decent cars locked in for that. So
Yeah.
Darlington is rough too. For word on the street, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that they got a new track owner and they said Darlington is no more.
Well, it's still there, but I don't think they're doing
the backside. But anytime I say stuff like that, I don't do the sticky side. The sticky side don't mean nothing to me. So when I say it's no more, I meant the backside's no more. I heard it was like some bracket racers or something, and they said we don't care nothing about y'all's no prep stuff. Well, they'll come over one day when they run out of track, Lou.
Exactly. That and cars coming. If they try and do a radio race, hell, ain't nobody gonna show up. You know, that shit's dying off right now.
It is for sure. It is for sure. Nobody wants to spend a bunch of money and not even have a chance to win any money. You know.
Yeah. Happy, what's the? I know I probably asked you this before. What's the most money you ever gambled on a race? I know you're
22,000 aside. It's $44,000 pot.
Yeah.
Was you racing in it or was you?
Yeah. I was racing. They wound up paying punk out. We were both in the staging lanes. We had towels on the windshields. The dew was starting to fall. And we were going back and forth. We started out at 5,000 aside and went all the way to 22,000. And then they wound up coming over and paying punk out. We never even got to race off. But that would have been my biggest.
Yeah.
And man, I could have.
What was average, or 10,000 or?
We like racing for 10,000.
Yeah.
That was kind of our go-to number. We'd start at 5 and then talk a little shit. And we have tricks too to try and if I feel like I'm a 90% favorite, I'm gonna get in your head.
Oh hell yeah!
And all your buddies, you know what I mean, and they're gonna stack it up. That's just
in our little group here in Atlanta. Everybody's got their little racing groups. In mine, my name in there is a lawyer with a mouthful of gold, because basically I'm like everybody's lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and you got to have a lawyer.
Yeah, 100%, and you got to be quick on your feet too, because man, steps. A lot of people like to step shit, and you got to go by what you say. But yeah, our norm around here is like 2,500. We normally start at like 2,500, and go up from there.
Yeah, that's a decent little.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. And then a lot of people don't understand too. It ain't just one of us. We all got a whole crew with us. So I may on hell $22,000 pot. I probably didn't have but $2,000.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
100%.
Happy's his lawyer.
I've been a lawyer too around here for a long time. I've done the same shit. I tried helping out people get bets and but I come from the Grudge. Like when we street raced back in the day, it was one-on-one. We unloaded on the side of the highway and we got down for a pot. So that's my background too. That's where I come from. I get it. I love the shootouts though. We're starting to get more and more cars.
Yeah.
But then you're running from the police all night. It ain't shit to unload. We can be out there in 7 minutes. We can damn near pull up, unload, and get it off and be gone.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's done. I still enjoy it. That gets my shit pumping, man.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's what's leading up to the 7 minutes. It's the 3 hours of negotiating.
Oh fuck, man, maybe 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe shit. Gosh, damn. I've went back and forth till I was blue in the face. I'm sure you've been there too, man. You know how it is.
Me and Tyler No Boost, Limpy. I think Limpy, you seen it that night that we raced first round for that, 7,000 aside. Man, he was like, stack it up till you fall over. I was like, be careful who you telling that now. You got the goddamn one. Well, we had, and not to talk anything about it, they didn't have their whole crew with them that year. Normally they come 20, 30 deep and they're ready to bet whatever. And he was like, bet 10,000. I'm like, all right, let's get it. That's fine with us. Well, we got the 10,000 up, and then I said, well, y'all ready? And he was like, man, he tried to be all quiet. We only got 7. I said, oh, no, you ain't. I got real loud. I was like, you let everybody know that you only come up with 7,000. You know what I mean? You was talking all that shit. But man, I love gambling with that dude, man. I love being on the starting line with him. He's a good dude. He don't take no shit now, but he's a good dude. And those New York guys, they will gamble.
Oh yeah.
Like there ain't no $20, $40 betting with them. When one of their cars come up, they're $200, $300, $500, $700, $750. Like they want to bet some real money. And you can ask anybody, you come up to me wanting to bet some money. If I like the car, I'll bet whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't turning away no bet. I don't care if it's $10 to 10,000. We gonna gamble.
Yeah.
You know.
I like it, man.
At Digger Die this last time, I made, after my hotel, food, and fuel, I cleared $7,260 on the starting line.
Damn.
No, that's not real money, people. That's TV money. So you ain't gonna pay taxes on it.
That's that prop money. That's that street outlaw stuff.
That's a monopoly money.
Holy shit, man. Hell yeah, that's a good ass weekend.
Yeah, and I mean at the come up, I made almost $12,000 on the starting line. Yeah.
Look out, he won't bet Funky Town because Funky Town that's a setup. It's a setup.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boy,
no, you ain't.
Hey, could you see David Ray and Funky Town going back?
My God.
You got to get up, drink a whole pot of coffee and a case of Red Bull to get me. You know what I mean? I'm from the street. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't tricking me.
Man, you need to hop on YouTube and look out racing and look up Funky Town.
Oh my God.
It's the guy's name. His name's Funky Town.
I usually, when I go to the gut, I hear him in 5 seconds say bet 100 at least 10 times. Bet 100, bet 100, bet 100.
Yeah. That's exactly how I am. I normally, and what's crazy is y'all know Jordan Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So he's a big time gambler. He's just a little bit more quiet with it than I am. And I'm tattooed up. So, but and he's probably on here watching, and he'll tell you when I met him at the first Civil War, the Civil War One in Leakesville, I hit him for $2,800. And the next time I seen him, he said, hey, man, let's just click up. Let's don't gamble each other. And since then, no lie, me and that boy's probably made 10, 20 grand together. Because, we'll get a big bet and he'll say, hey, you want to split that with me? Yeah, I'll split it with you, or I'll get one. And, and normally when you run across, like y'all are saying with the Funky Town, normally when game recognizes game or hustler recognizes hustler, you kind of don't clash with each other. You know what I mean? You kind of click up and work the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I'll send him an invite to see if he gets on, see if he wants to get on here.
Yeah. And hey, that reminds me of like Smoke, the dude that rides around with Kai Kelly.
Yeah.
He's a gambler too. He does some gambling.
Yeah, you can
tell.
I
always tell everybody JJ the Boss took my spot on Street Outlaws. He got to him before I did.
Yeah.
There you go.
If I could have got in front of him,
do you bet on you just bet on racing, or you bet on all kinds of stuff?
No, I don't watch sports, man. Racing's what I do. I don't watch basketball, football. I watch racing.
Just straight racing, huh?
Yep, that's all I do. And I'll go to the track, but I'm like a fish out of the water. I like backside and I like streets. You know what I mean? Street racing and backside racing. Yeah, them radial cars, I can't get with it. They'll go down one pass and then the next pass they'll blow the tires off. So it's just like it's hard to gamble that way.
Yeah.
Look, Rank's my buddy, man.
Yeah, when he was out there, I remember that he was all like, he was texting me. He was all like, I said, he goes, you out here? I said, yeah. He's like, so I seen a car that pulled up that looked like yours, but it was on some truck that was like reverse landed and stuff. And I'm like, he's like, oh yeah, that's me. And I'm like, do what?
Yeah, that was my Duramax. And it was squatted, and I don't really do squatted trucks, but they bring good money in the South. So
yeah.
When you get them and you dress them up, make them flashy, that's what the young kids want. And I mean, that's what I do for a living. I buy, sell, and trade from anything from a chainsaw to a truck. You know what I'm saying? So,
hell yeah.
Not around laptop. You can do it on your phone, Jordan. You can do it on your phone.
Yeah, I asked him in the comments. He said something. I said, we need to get you on there too. He said, I'm ready. And I almost asked you about it, but I didn't, it's the first time I've been on here.
It ain't no big deal. I can have up to like 10 people.
Yeah,
Oh,
we just
wow.
sit around bullshit anyways.
Yeah. Jordan, he's a big time gambler, man. He just look. Hey, right? Tell Rank we made. Yeah, we damn sure did. Rank actually invited me to Fastest in America deal. I just couldn't pull the strings to go in time. You know what I mean? So ended up going to Digger Die.
I had some fallout this weekend, so I don't know if I'm gonna go to Kentucky or if I might go to Vegas.
I know.
Oh Lord.
I've been thinking about the same damn thing. We got plenty of time. Hell, we still got another week and a half. They're gonna be out there.
Yeah, y'all had that a big event this weekend. I guess the rain kind of messed y'all up.
Yeah. They can't hit
rain all week.
That guy, he guy put it on. He said that it's just already it's mud pit out there already right now, and it ain't gonna do nothing but rain the rest of the week. I was like,
yeah,
it is.
Man, that's the only thing about drag racing. I mean, what we do, street racing backside is any little bit of rain screws us up, man. Yeah. That is the only thing about it.
Well, and you said you got all those tattoos. Where'd you get all them tattoos from?
Well, what I call it is college. I went to college and got tattoos. There's a lot of concrete and steel there, not a lot of books and pencils. If you get my drift.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Jordan said he made 3,500, not close to 72.
Yeah, but he also wasn't full-fledged like Jordan was. I don't know if he had something going on or what the case may be, but he wasn't. He was standing over on the side and made 3,500. I was from this side to the middle to that side to this side, like bouncing around. So don't let him trick you. He's a little gambler and he's a little shit talker. He can get some.
I've seen him out there. I've seen him out there running around.
Yep. Yeah, he Patches and Willie Dynamite, that's his camp, and he's like their mouth for them, and them boys are flying too, man. They're definitely their thing on the backside. I think they struggled a little bit this weekend, but it happens. Stuff like that happens.
Yeah, I seen him run the Nova jack stand, the jack, whatever.
The goat.
The goat. Yeah, and I seen him, and I was like,
yep.
Damn, he got it going on.
That was that set the tone for my whole weekend right there. That 2250, I was like, yep, I'm gambling with their money now.
Damn. That's a good hit.
Yeah, for sure.
That is.
My man.
Yeah.
Megan.
Oh, Megan. She's good people too. I like Ryan. Ryan's good people.
Oh yeah.
I need to meet Beater Bomb, man. That's who I want to meet. I've never met him. I met everybody else. I've never met Beater Bomb. Never met Joey. I need to come out there and see him.
He's all right for a guy.
I think, just from what I've heard too, it's like you either like him or you don't like him.
I'm sure, right. And I pretty much get along with everybody, so I'm pretty sure I'll like him. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely like to see him and Frankenstein in the street. In my opinion, if you could somehow get it together like the Super Bowl of all street racing and get I'm talking about top of the line, top of the name, fast guys, and get them all in one spot and settle this debate of who's the fastest in the world type deal.
Well, supposedly they say that they're trying to do it this weekend or, this 2 weeks on TV, but I still think there's a lot of people. Look at all the hitters that was at Dig or Die.
I know, but my thing with that is still TV. And
no, exactly.
And I don't know for sure, so I don't want to say that they persuade this or persuade that. I'm talking about real street, Limpy flagging. I'm talking
winner.
about, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't a bunch of TV cameras around. There's not a bunch of, I'm going to promise you X amount of dollars if you let so-and-so, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if that's how it goes. I just feel like I'm a diehard Street Outlaw fan. I watch it every Monday night.
I'm sorry.
Well, I know Limpy don't really like it, but if there's something to do with racing going on, I'm dead in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I said it. I ain't afraid of it.
I ain't either. Like, I don't give a shit. They put their pants on just like I do. You know what I'm saying? That I don't care who it is, but
I'd love to try and get something like that together though too.
Yeah.
Get him on it and
Beaterbaum, Frankenstein, Kendall Goen, Ryan Mitchell, you know, like top people that weekend in and weekend out, they win, you know, and get them all together. Whoever, you know, get
On a
three
real
of us,
street.
us three together and say, hey, who do you think's the best from your area? Who do you think's the best from this area? And get like a 20-car shootout. And real street, no bullshit, put them together and see who wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the problem, though, is you got to get people to travel, though. I mean,
and it's hard.
East Coast to go to the West Coast or vice versa. Midwest can, you know, I mean, they can pretty much go either direction, but they don't.
The Midwest guys just kind of seem to stay right there. I've asked him about it before.
Y'all too damn fast. Y'all stay up there. Y'all don't come down here to Atlanta. Y'all too damn fast for us.
And I've had people like, you know, I'm more old school guy. You know, if I don't like a lot of rules, you know. You know, you gotta sit this way. And now, you know, nowadays it's gotten to where the liberals have gotten into the street racing and
track
you
racing
sit like me and this and that and the other, and it can't have, factory dash and all steel, all glass, and
pretty much this tire.
Yeah,
I know up there, small tire to y'all is what, 29.5? Is that what y'all classify small tire? Yep. See, down here we're all 28.10.5.
Yeah,
and that's like when me and Nico throw our races, that is our only rule.
Yeah.
Because I'm not babysitting a bunch of grown men. You know what I mean? Like, I can look at your tire size and tell whether you're supposed to be in this race or not. I don't need to check your floor plan or your floor pans or whatever and your firewall and, you know, all that shit. I don't know. I totally agree with you there.
Yeah.
What's the one crew name from down your way? I actually hit him up one time. We was coming through Atlanta and he told me where the street was back in that industrial park. He had a 65 Biscayne, the Angry Yankee.
Yeah, we call him Yank, but yeah, he had it's like a green colored.
Yeah,
he don't really race much in the street around here anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But
we got a hold of him years ago, and that's who put me on game to the street.
Yeah, it had to have been a long time ago because he's still around, but I think he's just gotten older. And got a lot to lose and stuff, and don't really, want to do hood rat shit, which I don't understand. I'll do this shit. Do y'all ever come through?
Look at all this chrome. Look at all this chrome I got right here. I've definitely gotten older.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
God, the comments just keep strolling by.
Hey, man, everybody keeps telling me I'm famous, man. I just want to let everybody know I'm no different than anybody else, man. You know what I mean? Like,
me too.
Yeah, you got to stay humble and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be humble.
Now, I know 28.10.5s. Have y'all entertained any 29.5 stuff?
Well, see, I think the kicker to that is, and a lot of people don't believe it, but I don't know a whole lot about cars. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, I know turbo LS, I know big block nitrous, I know small block nitrous, but when you start talking internals and all that, you're speaking Spanish to me.
Como?
You know?
Right.
So, a lot of people are like, why don't y'all do a 29.5? And I think what it boils down to is basically you got to have something that's mini tubbed in order to tuck a 29 underneath it.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of these cars around here, like I said earlier, I believe that the South is a little further behind in the racing world than y'all are. Or, out west or, Midwest or even up north. So I think there's so much that goes into putting a 29 on a car is why we always say 28.10.5, because you can just take a Mustang and slap a 28 on it and be good to go.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. My Mustang mini tub, but I think 28s are a little cheaper, so I'll probably just stick with 28s on it.
Well, 28 looks good on a Mustang.
Yeah.
Well, you can see a night and day difference. I mean, I seen Ryan Mitchell do it. He come to Atlanta. He was on a 29 and went straight down Broadway. Switched it to a 28. And he struggled a little bit, but I mean, he still went as fast as I've ever seen anybody go down our road. Yeah. Even on a 28, struggling a little bit. But I just think it changes the ball game a whole.
You're banned.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. My little girl. she knows I'm doing this, but she don't give a shit.
She don't care. She don't care.
Like when she wants her daddy, she wants her daddy, and that's
Yeah.
you know, she don't care about nothing else. But yeah, I think that's the reason, man. So we always just say 28s are small tires, man. That's just a whoop. And I ain't trying to get into that. I've seen people on, 29s that freaking fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've seen.
Gotta bear with him, y'all.
Jared.
She, yes.
Oh, there. This is why we do stuff live, people, because
it's uncut.
It's uncut.
It's raw.
It's real, and that's the way it is.
Yeah.
All right, I had to answer it, y'all. I'm sorry.
All right.
You're good, man.
I'm a family man, like I'm
me
just a
too.
normal guy. Y'all know how that goes.
Oh boy. Better answer.
Uh-oh. See, that's another woman I don't like to mess with, man. These women, I don't know why they try to get on to me, man. Oh, that's my buddy Eric right there. What's up, Eric? That's another good dude, man. Good dude. There's a lot of good people in racing. Do y'all agree or not?
Oh, I agree.
Hell yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%, man. There's a lot of good people.
That's why I said everybody in the racing community to me is like family, man.
Yep.
Like it really is. Like,
yep.
There's a couple bad ones. We actually had a run in this past weekend with a bad one. I probably shouldn't even talk about it, but man, we ran into a bad one this weekend.
Yeah, I seen a little controversy on that, and I was wondering. I was like, man, I don't think I'd question the OG of the OGs. You know what I'm saying? But
it was just had a guy that was very emotional.
Yeah,
I guess some men out there is emotional and on the feminine side, and he just, I don't know, he was just crying and bitching the whole time, and he kind of got his way and kind of talked his way back into a race where he was already beaten. I mean, he jumped. It is what it is, but the other crew didn't really want to fight, so they were like, let's run it back, and dude wound up winning the rerun.
Oh wow!
Moved on to the finals, won the whole event.
I would say, all right, 2 out of 3, fucker.
Yeah.
I said before the finals, we're gonna change the road, man. He started crying and bitching again.
Normally when that happens and you give in and let the crybaby win or what, get his way, normally they get their damn teeth kicked in the next time. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, okay, you did all that for nothing.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I hate when that happens because it takes all the fun,
man,
out of.
Why didn't the flagger make the final call on that?
I was waiting.
Who was the flagger?
It was a guy. It was his first event. And he actually got a brand new flagger to come in and do it, which there was some issues with the flagger as well.
Okay.
And I was trying to put him on some good game and trying to give him, the word of the gospel, and it happens.
Hey,
and I didn't want to step in. It wasn't my race.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not gonna step on anybody's feet. But I tried putting them on game, and you can only preach to the choir so much,
right.
and then you know what I mean. But Bible's Bible. It's
here it is.
It's in black and white.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot of people don't realize too is there's a lot that goes into flagging a race. Like
shit.
I did it at Digger, and I don't know if y'all seen it, but I flagged one of their little grudge races they had, and I ain't never really done much flagging. And man, I'm telling you, I was more nervous flagging than I am running around talking shit, gambling, just because you gotta make sure this car's ready. You gotta make sure this car's ready. And if there's something fucking goes wrong, everybody's looking at you. And especially down here when we got $10,000 on the line.
Yeah.
So it's like, or
make sure the street's clean. You got to make sure the fans are back. You got to make sure the drivers can see you.
Yep.
Like there's so much to it that people just walk out there and do their hands or turn a light on, and then the guy's like, "Shit, the A pillar was right in the way. I couldn't see the light." And there is so much. Like,
but I totally agree. The flagger should always make the last call, and anywhere I'm at, and I'll stand on this till the day I die. Anywhere I'm at, if somebody's flagging a race. And Limpy makes the call. Somebody gets pissed off and wants to fight him. I'm fighting with Limpy.
Oh, you damn right. He's gonna have a gang, but he ain't gonna have to do shit. He's gonna sit down in the chair. Somebody gonna get their ass whooped.
Low flagger. Because
it's
at
law,
the end of the day, the flagger has the last say so.
Yep, it's the law.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I 100% agree.
I've always said it. I stand on that shit. That's
Yep. Me and you
You
need
know,
I mean, we got a lot of the same features, man.
I know.
Yeah, I think we come from a lot of the
and
same places.
You can't. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
But you
not
can't.
taking nothing away from you, Limpy, not at all. But I'm just saying.
But you can't be in this game and have favorites. You can't.
Nope,
well, you
not
can
at
have
all.
favorites before
Yeah.
before the race and after
Yeah.
the race, but you can't have shit during the race. It's got to be
black and
mutual.
white.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's law. Whatever the law. I mean,
you got to stand on that. Yeah. There's
gotta
got to be
stand
some
on it.
kind of order. Yep. Yep.
And
What about you backing Cali Nate up? I watched a video the other day. How long ago was that? Was that recently where you backed him up in the street race? In My Little Pony? Was that a long time ago? I
think it was last year or something like that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you know, I'll help anybody out that ain't got help.
I'm the same way. Yeah, that's why I was saying that. It don't matter if we're racing against you, I'll put you in the groove. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're good to go.
Yeah. And I mean, I'd line him up, got him on the line, and then went back and banged the light. You know, if he had lost,
that's the way it should be, though.
Maybe you should have been in the groove a little bit better. No.
Nah, he knew that. Yeah, I don't know how I ran across that video, but somehow it popped up and I watched it and I was like, damn, I've honestly never seen Limpy back nobody up, you know? Like, hell yeah, that's badass.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes he'll just show up and he'll just be the driver in the car.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
You know, and when somebody's out there and they put that much time and effort into coming out and racing, you're going to help them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially out of town guy coming to show you support type deal. Yeah. Yeah. You got to look out for him.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep, safety first. I'll be having a safety meeting after this.
How's the crowd in Atlanta on the street? Do y'all get a lot of people out, or is it pretty secretive?
Yeah, well, it just depends on the way we kind of do it. Is we'll make a post before it happens, like an hour before or whatever, and you kind of got to know somebody that knows somebody in order to figure out a grudge race, because we try to get it done, you know. But it don't take long. If we end up having to leave because of the police and come back, and somebody tells a friend that tells a friend that tells it, and next thing you know, you got a lot of people. But pretty much, kind of like you said, it's law. When you know, our dude Nico, when he speaks up, everybody listens. You know what I mean? Like he has the final word. If you know, he says, hey, you know, we had a little cash days and a bike wanted to make a test pass, and he's like, look, dude, we're in the middle of a cash days type deal. You know, like, can't just come down here making all this noise. And there was a little bit of controversy, but for the most part, it's not too bad. It just kind of depends on who's racing and, you know, how long before it gets set up. Because, you know, like you said, 2 or 3 days we'll be talking about it, you know, and in 2 or 3 days, a lot of people find out. And it depends on how much money, because like you said also, you know, you might have $10,000, but hell, there might be 15 people in the pot. You know, so, but yeah, it ain't too bad, and we never really have much bullshit go on, you know, as far as arguing and fighting, because we're all pretty much friends. We just grudge each other, you know what I'm saying? Like it's racing. It's not like it's the move this weekend. Jake, you keep your fast ass up there. He was riding this weekend.
Jared wants to know if there's anything fast in Atlanta.
Yeah, if they come.
Yeah, it'd be one fast one. It'll be one fast one if you show up.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Right now, a lot of our cars are either new cars or they just, you know, they're struggling, testing, trying to work out gremlins and stuff. We're not really that fast right now. I mean, we're decent. I know we're faster than some other states for sure. But we're not like them boys up there, man. Carolina got some racers, man. You know what I mean? Like they got some fast guys on the street, and I know all them guys. I got their phone number. Like I talk to them on the daily, and they you know, like the Midwest, man. That shirt, you know, y'all are fast, but we're Midwest fast. I firmly believe that, and some of my people from Atlanta might not agree with it, but hey, you know what? If you're fast, you're fast, and that's what I always say.
Yeah, that's facts. That's the truth. Them cut the check boys, do they ever come out on the streets or do anything?
No, not really. They bring some of them big tire like when they have a big race or something.
The Caprice and shit.
Yeah, they'll come by like on a Friday or something like that, but they don't really, they're not really racing like that in the street.
Polo.
I didn't know. Yeah, no shit, Polo. Yeah, I didn't know. I've been keeping up with them guys for a while too, hot rodding them. I've known them dudes, and I didn't know if they actually got out there in the street, really done anything. I know back in the day when no Caprice was like a drive around car and had a small block Pro Charger and shit in it, they used to get it out and play with it.
Yeah, I think they done got too fast for the road. Yep.
They got we're talking about is that the big wheel stuff?
Yeah, they got a box Chevy. Back in the day though, they used to have big and littles on it. Used to drive around with slicks and shit on it. Had a Pro Charger and a small block, full interior. That car actually ran pretty good for back then. Big old heavy 4-door Caprice. Now they've got all gold 24s or 6s or something on it. Race it on tracks.
Yeah,
it's a track car.
That's big money shit too.
Yeah, they like to get.
Yeah. Honestly, there's probably more gambling in that world right now than in any type of drag racing.
I totally agree.
I mean, I just seen one race the other night was 100,000 in the final. The pot was 20 grand that they were running for, and then the whole event, and then they added on top and made it 100,000. And
not track.
And it was actually it was a Playboy that wants you to possibly flag a race. He actually won.
Oh yeah,
dude, we talked to up in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah,
he's got a Cutlass, twin turbo LS Cutlass Playboy out of Chicago. He won that $100,000 pot.
Ooh, wait, that's a nice pay.
You damn right.
I might be interested now.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, that's just another world.
I don't know how they do it where y'all are from, but we always try to tip the flag man when we win. You know what I mean? You flag one of our races, we always tip the flag man. I'm always hollering at, hey, y'all tip the flag man, because, I mean, without him, you got to worry about who's holding your money. Is there going to be some funny stuff on the light? Is he going to make a bullshit call because he's friends with the other people, type deal. So you always got to take care of your DP and flag man guy. That's
facts too.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't get that shit. And there's a lot, like what happened this weekend here locally. If the right people was behind it and doing it, there wouldn't have been no shit.
No.
But around here, nobody tips a flag man or anything, or whoever's promoting the race or putting it together. But tips are always highly appreciated because, especially like the Grudge game, and in the Grudge game, that's serious shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the DP man's got to know the rules. Every rule.
Yep. And our guy, he's either DP man or he's DP man and flag guy, and he don't pay nobody till he sees the finish line video.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like nobody gets paid until then. So there's a lot that goes into it, man, that people don't realize.
No, they don't. That's true. That's true, man. A lot of behind the scenes, and then like I said, in the Grudge game, that's a whole different. It's different than these shootouts.
Yeah. I like the shootouts because there's a lot of good gambling several times over, but the Grudge is one and done and you're out, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like both aspects of it, and it's the icing on the cake whenever you're in a shootout and you get a Grudge race. Like a first call out and you could build a pod on the side. I mean, I think Jared and the GOAT, I think they run for 3,500 a side that first pair down, and then I had 2,250 on the side of that.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it was
awesome.
Yeah, 3,500 a side is what they race for. So, right off the rip.
How many call out races was like it?
One.
Or was it just the first pair?
One. Jared Bradshaw and Willie Dynamite, he called out any nitrous car on the property in the driver's meeting. He said, I'll take any nitrous car here. And Marty was the one with the GOAT that said, I'll take that bet. And they locked in first pair. But that was the only call out there was.
So them guys like to gamble too. Then.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah. Marty and them, man, they're old school street racers. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day. I mean, I think Clint Nichols put a picture of Marty in like a Vega in maybe like the 70s or some shit, and it was on the back, a big tire on the back tire in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like riding a wheelie, and it was like Marty's been doing this for forever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're big time grudge racers, 100%. And then of course, you know, Jared and Jordan and Charles and all them, they love the street race, gamble in the shootouts. They like to bet too.
Hell yeah. Is the Nova down from around your way? He's from the South, isn't he?
So I think he's from Florida. I always see it's crazy because when you get past Atlanta, all them boys are South Georgia, Florida. They're together. Like Clint and Charles with the mini farm truck. And then you got your Florida guys. I just say they're all from Florida, even though half of them Georgia. But I know he's down that way. I think Orlando or something is where the goat's from. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe somebody on here can help us out with it. But I know he's flip-flops and sandals year-round. He likes going fishing type deal. You know what I mean? Like, so, but that car, it works on the backside. Like, I mean, hell, he won, the first Civil War? He beat Ryan Mitchell in the finals.
You've probably bet on that car a time or two, haven't you?
I did. I won some money on that race because I didn't really know. I knew of Ryan, but I knew of the GOAT for sure. You know, like he was like the GOAT around here, you know. So you couldn't have told me nothing, but I bet with my heart back then more than I did with my pocket. And I looked up and ended up winning some money on that race at the end of the first Civil War. So,
damn.
But it was cool because nobody knew the Nova. So everybody was betting against it until it went a couple rounds, and then it was hard to get a bet. So, yeah, once they figure out a car's fast, they, you know, kind of switch.
Well, that's a problem with just gambling today on the starting line. Everybody's starting to figure it out.
Oh, I was telling everybody it's getting a lot harder to gamble, you know, on the starting line like it used to. Because, I mean, I watch a lot of people that they watch me and Jordan. They watch Tyler, you know, they watch all the big gamblers, you know, on the starting line to see which way they're pointing, and that's who they roll with, which is smart. Because I mean, if you're betting your money and you see this guy winning all the time, you know, you're gonna go with who he's betting with. So, there's a few little tricks I got that I'm not gonna disclose on here that kind of set me apart from that. But he told us
in the beginning
in the pregame.
There's a few little tricks and trades that I've learned over the years of, you know, ways to get bets, you know, I use that I ain't gonna really say too much about on here. But
and you got to figure that out, you know. That's just a hustler's mentality.
Yeah, it's just like having a car. When you got a brand new car, you don't go out there and go as fast as, you know, you're the fastest guy in the world right off the rip. You gotta,
even though you got all the baddest shit in the world.
Yeah, you gotta learn that shit stuff. But yeah, I really enjoy it, man. It's definitely fun to get up there and gamble and talk shit, meet new people, travel places, you know, just watch. And hell, 90% of the time, I don't even have to wait on the flagman. They'll go down through there and it's too close to call, and I'll tell them, look, I bet $100 right lane one, just by watching so many passes from behind, you know. I kind of, you know, just like anything, I'm sure Limpy probably knows 90% of the time who wins when he, you know, he turns around and looks at it. He's seen probably a million fucking passes.
I'll be pointing like that, and then I'll be like, all right, I gotta wait for my fans.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm 90% sure that right lane won.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I gotta look at it, and I'm like, all right. So then he's like, right lane. I'm like, all right, right lane.
Yeah, right lane. I got the call, but I already knew type deal. And just like when you look and watch him make a lick, and you can see who's fast and, you know, who's making it okay, and who's like, you're like, holy shit, that was a fucking lick. Like, once you watch them for so long, you can, when they start to disappear and shrink on the big end, you know, they're fucking riding, you know. So.
Now, do you have guys that you know that are pretty good, but then do you ever see their burnouts and you're like, oh shit?
No, I don't really go off burnouts because I've seen Kendall going. I've seen Patches, Willie Dynamite. Hell, at Darlington, they didn't even do burnouts.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, so a burnout really don't. You can tell more of a nitrous car by a burnout. You can tell whether it's got a big motor in it. And you get them pro mods out there, and they do them fucking rolling 100-foot burnouts. I'll bet against them every time at Dig or Die, because they're not going to go down. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll bet they're going to lose, and I'll bet you they're going to blow the tires off. You know what I'm saying? That's how confident I am. So, no, I really don't. I go with the guys that I know 100% can go down that type of surface, because there's more to it than just racing. You've got to tune. You've got the weather. I mean, that's what changes the ball game on the backside. That's what I like it, because you don't have to have a $250,000 race car in order to compete. You could take a damn Fox body out of the bushes, throw a LS turbo in it, and figure out some tuning, and you're winning a damn Wally. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got but $15,000 in the car. You know.
Yep.
So it's way. I like where there's a bunch of skill involved, not just money or a team, or a bunch of skill has to take place, and that's why I like backside stuff. Street racing is just I'm from the streets, man. Like, I like the hood rat shit. I don't like to get in trouble, but I like to do shit to stretch my legs in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about
damn sure.
And I like the backside.
I would have made a big bet this weekend that a small tire won big tire.
Oh yeah.
After I seen, the lineup of small tire cars, the dig or die against the big tire cars,
Hey,
and then the small tire cars ran out their life.
I honestly thought who I predicted to win dig or die, I thought was going to win small tire and big tire. And he ended up splitting in big tire in the finals because they run out of time. And Bumper Wilson, Sean Fensler actually edged Jake Boswell out. But in my opinion,
Jake,
and I mean, take it for what it's worth. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them. Most of them stink. But in my opinion, he made the best licks of the night.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know if Sean figured a little something out, or if where Jake hazed the tires right there about the 330, it was enough to edge him out. But a lot of people don't realize it too. Is I always watch the finals from the finish line.
Damn.
So I was up there. I was literally standing right beside Sean Fensler's wife and watched it. And literally, Sean edged him out by a bumper. That's how close it was. But yeah, I like to watch it from the big end, because if you get down there on the starting line, there's a lot of gambling going on in the finals, but it's too close to call. We might as well back up and flip quarters, Limpy. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier.
Yeah.
Because it takes the gamble. You're really gambling at that point, because you got the two baddest motherfuckers on the property that night. So I go to the big end and watch it. And I don't know if y'all ever stood on the big end and watched, a few races go down. It's a different experience,
Oh, for sure.
So I've learned, in the last couple events I've been to, I shoot up to the big end. I always disappear and go up there and watch it.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, it was a super close race, and I think in big tire they had to split because they ran out of time, and Jake was in the finals in both.
Yep.
So I think he's got some stuff figured out on that car.
On that surface,
rolling.
Yep.
I
was getting text messages, and the text messages I was getting was like, "Man, he's riding."
Yeah, and in my opinion, and I don't know the turbo and nitrous guys, y'all can get mad at me, I don't care. Jake's got one of the hardest 60-foot in turbo cars on the backside.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can take a turbo car in 60-foot and make it ride out on the top side, you're a hard dude to beat.
Yeah.
Because normally nitrous cars 60-foot, and then the turbo cars have to hawk them down on the big end. Well, Jake was doing both, and that's why I said, Jake was riding. He said, "Thanks for reminding me." I love you, buddy.
Yeah, it is hard to bet against some Mac guys though. On the
surface. Boy, hey, I've been paying attention to them guys, and you can ask Colt, you can ask Nick, you can ask all of them. I told them when I first seen them, I was like, "Who in the fuck are these guys?" And because I knew Nick from the Mountain Dew car, and I even told him this weekend, I said, ever since you sold that car, I said, that whole damn crew, I don't know if it's because he sold his car and actually started focusing on what he needed to focus on, but Colt Coffey's car, that car is fucking riding too. Like that is, and
the reason you wasn't paying attention before, though, they was getting their teeth kicked in.
Yeah, exactly.
And they did.
Ask them all weekend. I was doing this right here. Like I'm watching y'all boys. Like I seen them. I really started paying attention to them the Darlington race, because they started coming around, and they're like, I'm like, okay, what's this black Mustang going rounds? What's this red Mustang? What's this gap train truck that pops when everybody, makes everybody jump?
Yeah,
who are these boys? And they don't gamble at all neither.
Right.
There's one of them, he'll gamble you $20 and that's it. And I can't remember his name, but it's a scraggly haired dude that's normally lining them up and stuff.
Dylan.
But those
cool
boys, so all of them are super cool.
Super cool,
humble,
man.
Yeah, super humble guys. But I definitely started paying attention to them. I said, yeah, every one of them cars that line up, even the little, I want to give props to I don't know. Can we say white trash on here? Or
yeah, white trash.
The white trash.
White trash. I'll say it.
So, well, I just didn't want to offend nobody or anything. But that little car's riding. The little heavy car, I don't know if y'all paid attention to it. It fucking went rounds. You know what I mean? Yeah. And dude, these are cars that really wasn't, they were going rounds, but now they're like coming to light type.
Yeah, I remember the white trash car when I was there. It wasn't really doing that good, and then I think it won. I think the next event it went out, but I think it won the second chance race, and then I think the third one, and it didn't end up winning the.
I think didn't he go to the finals with Jared or something when Jared won?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay,
that car runs good.
Yes, it does. And that's what I was telling my buddy on the way home, on the ride home. I was like, man, a lot of cars are getting fast, and a lot of people are starting to figure this backside stuff out, which I love it, because it's going to be more than just, oh man, Patches won, or oh man, Willie Dynamite won, or oh, Kendall come down here, type deal. I like to see different cars win because it keeps making the sport evolve. You know what I'm saying? Makes everybody faster. So
yeah. Well, there's several teams out there that are definitely got that are learning the sport.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whether it be Mac, whether it be whoever.
Yeah.
But the Bradshaws and the all the other guys, they've definitely got the stuff figured out.
Yeah, and I was wondering why everybody. It was kind of weird. I mean, there was 116 cars, but it wasn't like none of the Midwest guys. Kendall and them didn't come out, and I was wondering what was going on with that. And then it was, Bobby Parks wasn't out there, which I know he sold his car, but he's got a new one. It was like a lot of people didn't come, and I was just wondering if it might have been fuel prices or what the case may be.
I think fuel, and then plus, I think Kendall. I just had him on. Was it yesterday? And he's still trying to get his car back together because he had a bunch of stuff he's been working on, and it's been.
Yeah, I love that black bitch right there, boy. When that motherfucker lines up, boy,
it's bad.
I bet with my heart on that one. That's one car that I bet with my heart on, but you can't hardly ever get a bet when he pulls up.
Yep, you're still betting with your head on that car too.
Yeah,
that car's
I know. I ain't sleeping on it. I love
that car's
I love that.
Bitch.
That whole camp. Man, yep. I don't know. A lot of people don't know this, but I'm one of the only ones that's got a skinnies jacket. And Karen had my name and brought it on them. Actually, I got 3 of them. I got all 3 colors, but I show a lot of love to them. If you notice, I wear a lot of skinny stuff, and I went on the starting line. I'll go over there, and y'all can ask her. I'll spend $1,000 on shirts, t-shirts, stickers, hats. And you can say what you want, but it's free money to me because I want it on the starting line. But yeah, I love that whole group right there. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely stand up people.
Yeah, some went to Vegas.
Yeah, some did
Vegas did mess it up too. I got to answer this one. Hold on, where is it at? Yes, we are. We are going to make some changes for that. Just stay tuned for Tuesday. We're doing a no prep event here in Louisville, Kentucky, October 7th and 8th, 6th through the 8th. We're over 200 cars right now on the list.
Oh, send me the info.
Yep, we're over 200 cars right now. The verbal locked in. I've been sharing the list and shit. So I'm not going to talk about it on the show, but a guy asked, the question.
Yeah,
so.
No.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, we will. We got time. Shit, it ain't until October.
Hey,
I want you to show up, man, and we ain't that far from you.
All the gamblers need to come. Y'all y'all come try to take some money from me. 200 cars sounds like a party.
Well, that's I'm actually wanting to set a record with no prep car count.
Jonathan, I'll message you. I want me a handicap shirt. But
I like a shirt too, man.
Yeah, but I definitely need to sneak up there, and we need to get some gambling going on in the Midwest, man.
Yep.
Yeah, when we're over here flipping quarters, I'm flipping for 20s and stuff like that, and Happy's on. And then some guy goes 100, and then I turn around and look at Happy. Happy pulls out his wallet. He's like, "All right, now you're talking my language."
That's when it's time to play.
I run from the quarter flipping guy. I ain't gonna lie.
I used to be that same guy on the starting line. There wasn't a race I wouldn't bet on. I love it. Like that's my main reason going to Orlando for no guts, no glory. all the gamblers are at no guts, no glory. But it's front side, fast side, radio cars.
And
You know,
see,
it's another world. You got to know
I'm
them.
fish out of water over there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. It's totally different.
Yeah.
You know, you show up to those races, hell, you won't even know half the people. And anymore, I show up, and I'm like, damn, who's that? What car is that? You know. But I see that kind of shit's dying off. I mean, everybody's
like to gamble on any race. My saying is, I'll pay $20 to see a monkey fuck a flat football. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's true. That's true, man.
I don't like to watch any race for free.
Yep. Very true.
We're gonna get Limpy to gamble. I'm gonna get him up there gambling on the starting line.
I will if I'm not flagging. I ain't scared.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, no. If you're flagging, I
shit.
told you, but I'm gonna get.
We got the porn site popping up now.
We got porn.
Oh man, some people need to get a life, man.
Oh, that's bots.
Yeah, they see a little activity and they want to jump in on it and try to. Man, they need to get a life, man.
I'm trying to ban them.
Yeah,
there we go.
I bet you deal with a lot of that, don't you?
Yeah.
Here and there, it happens. We always say, you've made it on a podcast show whenever the porn starts jumping on.
Phone's been going off, people texting me.
Yeah.
Down. I'm like, man, I'm just a normal guy. You know, that's all I can say. You know, I ain't no different than anybody else.
What's crazy too, the other day he sent me a message. He said, man, have you thought about who you want to have on the show? And I was like, I said, you. First person popped in my name. I said, man, let's get David Ray on there. I was like, I really don't know the dude. I've been around him. I've seen him. We've spoke. He may not even remember me. I said, but either him or we was wanting to get maybe like Lyle Barnett to talk about safety, you know, and the race cars and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'll be damned. He goes, man, I was thinking the same damn people.
I was like, hey, you know what's fucked up is
it's crazy.
I sent him a text and then I was like, man, let me get David on there because all I could think was all that manliness this weekend in the in front of the Pennywise deal, and I was like, man, I bet you he'd be. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, David Ray,
I said it. I was like, man,
and then I'm like, and he says he texts me back, and I'm like, I was like, this motherfucker. Where's this motherfucker?
Looking at your phone.
When it come across and said, Chris Limpy, I was like, I read it and I reread it again. I said, fuck yeah. I was like, man, I'd love to do that. And he invited me on. I was like, hell yeah. We
just bullshit. You know what I mean? We like to bullshit. We know you're heavy in the game, and everybody knows who you are out there, especially at these type of events. Everybody knows who you are, man. And even for the ones out this way that don't know you.
They gonna know,
you know.
They gonna know. Because I'm loud. I look scary. I promise y'all, I'm not. The bear's just sleeping. He ain't dead. So, but but no, I'm loud, man. I just like to have fun, man. I just, down to earth. I ain't with all the bullshit. I ain't trying to go out there and fight. I ain't trying to do all that. I want to race, gamble, have fun. Show some support to the kids, the racers. All that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Think you'll ever get into, even though you said it ain't really your thing, do you see yourself ever getting into a car?
Nah, it
just ain't your shit.
No, I just and I'm glad everybody does it. God bless y'all. Thank y'all, because without y'all wouldn't be the sport. But it's hard for me to invest all that money into something that in a split second you can lose it.
You're smart.
Like it, and
I mean, you really are.
I can't say that I won't never, but right now, I'm trying to build a house. I'm trying to buy some land. I'm trying to do some grown up shit for once in my life, because I fucked off till I was 28 years old, got in a lot of trouble. And for the last 10 years, I've been married to the same woman. We got 4 kids. We're finally getting to where, I appreciate it. We finally get to where we can actually do something. So I'm trying to do some grown up shit. So I don't know if I don't ever get into one, I might put one of my boys into one. But I got a lot to lose. And as a street smart person, I think of every aspect. I'm an overthinker,
That's why I am. That's why I am.
Every aspect of what this could happen or that could happen, or what would I do, with this, and I watch my buddies day in and day out spend money on these cars and just, it's a constant money pit. And it's hard for me to do it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I bought a couple cars.
Yeah, I seen you had some.
Yeah, before I had the one top secret, which is the guy I spoke about earlier that fell. It was like the godfather of our camp. I bought his car when his family finally decided to sell it. I did some work to it. I put bead locks on the rear, 5 lugs swapped it. It needed all that stuff. And then right before it was time to go race it, I even went down from buying the fuel to nitrous to plugs. I had everything ready to go. And I was like, you know what, man? I seen 2 cars wreck in Florida in the street. One in person and one on video. Addison, Clint's buddy, wrecked his, and then another guy flipped his. I was down there, and I was like, man, you 20, 30, 40 grand in a car, and then boom, at the snap of the fingers, all your money's gone. And I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it, so I ended up selling the car. I'm glad everybody does it, though. You know, the ones that do it, because without that, we wouldn't have this sport. But I don't want to say never. But right now, I'm good right now. Yeah. I enjoy gambling. I mean, I hook my little golf cart up to my truck and I shag ass, and that's all I got to worry about, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
that's what's up, man. I get it. I understand it.
Yeah, rest in peace, George. Yeah, 100%. That's he said, rest in peace, George. That was like the godfather of our camp, man. Is good, super good dude. Like, would take the wheels off his car to let you use them. You know what I mean? Type deal. Yeah. So
hard to find these days.
Yes, it is. 100%. Yeah. I got a saying, I fuck with everybody, but I don't fuck with nobody. So you know, I'm cool with everybody, but to say, you know, count on one, you know, but an old man told me a long time ago, you only get about 5 true friends.
That's a fact.
You know?
No, I believe that too, man.
In your whole lifetime. So
that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you think they have them, they come and go, and
and I mean, it happens.
You really
know,
gotta
money, bitches, cars. I mean, it could be anything. It could be a fucking towel, and you fall out over it. You know what I mean? So, and it happens. You just gotta take it for what it's worth and do with it what you can. You know.
Yep. You do what you love. That's fact right there.
Yep. 100%.
It took me a long time to realize that, and I'm doing what I love.
Yeah. Hey, you're down OG in this shit though, Limpy. You do your thing for sure. Yeah. And Happy, I don't really know you too good, but I think me and you'd vibe pretty damn good.
We would. I still got that racing side of me. I got a few cars, man. You know, so I've been promoting a lot of races here lately, kicking it with him, traveling the country. You know, doing these T-shirts and shit. Support your local street racer, but I'm coming back out with a car. So hopefully, I see your $100 bills aiming my lane one of these days.
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna let you know. I'm bet
with your head though.
Yeah, if I like the other side, I'm gonna let you know. No hard feelings, but I'm gonna bet with the other side.
Man, I see them $100 bills going another lane. I'm gonna have to get on that second kid a little sooner.
Get the G-body shuffle, baby.
Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, 100%.
I made up with it though. You know, I've been into this shit forever. You know, I got into this shit in 2000. I was racing motorcycles in the street and got out of the bike game, got into the cars right after, and I've been in it ever since.
Man, it's just something about that smell of fuel and burnt rubber, man. And when that light comes on, and you know.
And I was actually in the streets before I was at a track. I was in the streets before the track.
Yeah.
My pops took me to the track when I was a kid, but like going to the track on my own, you know, I was in the streets.
Yeah, I like them boys too. Tommy and Billy, man, they're good people too, man. I see the comments popping up. That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Great people, man. Good
family. They make some banging ass videos, man.
Man, just released one today. I was on there.
Hey, look, I got my notifications turned on.
Me too.
Drop something like, I mean, I got to be one of the first couple people to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, because they throw out some badass content, man. The music's there, you know, just, man, they do so good. They do so good.
Somebody asked about Boogeyman.
All right, so Boogeyman, he's still around, but I think his big motor, he had some trouble with his big motor, and he put a smaller one in it just to play around, but he's waiting to get some parts or something for his big motor. So, and Boogeyman's the one, I don't know if y'all seen it, he raced Cali Nate that night.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And
that's who he had ended up, they did burnout and backed up and had to take the hood off or something like that. And,
and he ended up beating Cali Nate, I believe. Yeah. And then,
damn, where was that at?
In our street. Yeah, Nate he blew the tires off. I mean, he didn't make the best pass.
Right.
He turned right around, changed the data, and made one of the fastest passes I've ever seen in the street.
Yeah.
You know, so it was just the way they locked it in was straight off the trailer. I mean, he'd come to our city, and I love Nate to death. Don't get me wrong. You know, he's a diehard racer. And he'd come to our city, and everybody's like, well, somebody's got to step up. They're basically coming to our city calling us out. So we got to do something, you know. And they stepped it straight off the trailer, and that's what ended up winning the race. Not saying Boogeyman didn't have enough, but, man, y'all know when Nate had that Z car rolling, man, you could, bro, that, you know.
Bad bitch.
Yes, it is.
That's a bad bitch, man.
Everything
he fucks with, you know.
Yeah,
My
hands
Little
down.
Pony. It's a bad bitch.
I can't wait to see that car in person too.
It's bad,
man. God Almighty, that's another one that I'd love to see getting this, you know, near Beater Bomb and Kendall and put all them together. Do y'all need to do a Super Bowl of all Super Bowls and say, look, we're doing it a year from now, you motherfuckers. Y'all need to plan it, have your shit right. Let's do this.
I'd love to see it happen.
Man,
it's hard. I mean, it would be hard, but
yeah.
I think it could be done.
And do it on a concrete road with a fucking ton of rubber where they could put all the power they got down. I want to see fucking fast ass passes, you know what I mean? And just see who's got the biggest nuts, you know?
I'd love to see it happen.
Yeah, 100%.
He took me to a road too. It'd be badass, man. We was down around Houston area, and there's a road out in the middle of fucking nothing.
Yep.
Concrete, 4 lanes wide. I'm telling you, and he said it. He said, as soon as we pull out on this road, it's going to be like the heavens gates just open. And I'll be damned. We pulled on that road. I had goosebumps, man. It was the most beautiful.
Yeah.
Nothing around, dark.
Pad does it for me, bro. You ever been to the pad?
Oh, fuck. I love it. We was there New Year's. Me and him was down there for the New Year's party.
Yeah, if you ain't never been down there when it's like when BJ, you know, puts together something big, bro. God almighty, man.
Yeah.
It'll change your life.
I hate when the cops show up and then you got to go back to the casino and then turn back. And then when you come back, you're fucked. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, because parking, then you're halfway down the street.
Yeah.
That place is badass. So.
Ice cream trucks and slushy trucks and a hot dog stand. Like, you know, like it's a goddamn carnival out there or something, you know? Like, fuck.
That's unreal, man.
Them burgers out there are to fucking die for.
Yeah. Old man with his little smoker behind it, bro. And he just sits. Man, yeah, it is. If you've never been to the pad, you need to mark. And the little spot right up the street, NASA, where they race that.
Oh, yeah.
Five.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went there wasn't even no rubber down there.
Damn,
because the cops kept coming to the pad, so we switched over to there, and now they just bounce back and forth. And if I ain't mistaken, it's the same fucking road.
Yeah, it's the same road.
It's
just like 4 or 5 miles apart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's a badass place. That kind of reminds me. You said the heaven's gates opened up. You know what I mean? Bad.
What's the best places you like to go to when you gamble? I know you do Dig or Die. I mean,
Dig or Die, and then Corey's race in Darlington. And then I'm trying that. Those are like the 2 big ones. The Civil War shit, but they're not doing it anymore. You know, those were good gambling. Anywhere where there's a good 100 car count, 100 car, you know, 100 cars racing, it's normally some damn good gambling.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Clint, he's probably gonna, you know, he did that guaranteed 20,000, but the rain kind of messed him up. And it was only 64 cars, but I feel like if he sticks with it, he'll probably have a pretty good, you know, eventually have, you know, over 100 plus cars there, and it'll turn out to be pretty good. But, yeah, I mean, really Dig or Die, I think they do like 3 or 4 a year. And then, you know, Corey was doing a couple a year too. So, and it, you know, 6 or 7 races out of a year, that's pretty much all I need, you know, for some big gambling. Then we do our street stuff around here. But no, I like to get to the War in the Woods because I heard there's some good gambling up there.
It's good.
Yep.
And it's a good race.
Yep. And it's sketchy. I like sketchy, like, you know, just hood shit. You know what I mean? Like,
it is.
I know Corey will make a comeback.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and if anybody runs, and not taking nothing away from nobody, but that man runs a tight ship.
Yep.
You ever been to one of his races? He did like 64 cars in small tire, like 30 something in the streetcar class. Started at 1 o'clock. I was on my way. I had a hotel room for that night. Well, he was done at 8 o'clock. I said, fuck it. I just drove home. I was like,
He
hell,
is
it's 8
good.
o'clock. I can be home at 1 o'clock. So the hell with this. I'm just going to drive home,
Yep.
Like 7 hours, he had his whole event done. I was like, hell yeah, dude, that was bad.
I've picked up a lot of tips. I talk to him every day. I
Yep.
mean, he's probably sending me messages now. We've been talking all day. We talk every single day, and he's slick.
I don't know if he just, he's just with it, bro. He's got his shit together when it comes to that, the doing the events, 100%. Yeah, but I need to go to the War in the Woods, man. I've heard a lot about it. I think I'm
fun.
There.
This big event that we're doing in October, we actually got Corey. He's going to run all of our media stuff and do that for us. So he'll be in charge of everybody that's allowed to come in for media.
In October at?
It's in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
So we're not far from you. But right now we got 200 cars. I think my old lady was going to update the list tonight. We were like 215 or 216.
Oh man, send me the info.
We're trying to make history. We want to set history with the biggest no prep car count ever. Because the last one, everybody talks about the civil, the come up.
They had the no prep game in the headlock.
And I hated what happened. So I want to take honest, I kind of want to see another event.
Yeah, and
have the biggest car count, and people talk about that.
Limpy even said if they'd have kept it real and said, "Look, we got 177 cars. That's what we're paying out." Ain't nobody gonna get pissed off and racing for 177 grand.
Exactly. You got to be honest, man. That's all you got.
Yeah, and they had it. Digger Die ain't even had 200 and something or 177 cars at one time in small tire.
Did you see the old man yelling
that out the window?
Oh man,
he's an OG too. I love that old man too, man. He's damn good people. Damn good people right there.
Corey said, just plan on being in Kentucky.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a banger, man. That's my hometown track and shit.
All I know is, Corey, do I get VIP restricted access? And at his events, he gives me the tag that says VIP restricted access, so I can go anywhere past the starting line, the whole nine. Like he's the only person that's ever done that for me.
That's awesome, man.
Kill.
Yeah, man, that's a mini golden doodle. He ain't gonna kill nothing. He just gonna
that's all right. He's gonna let you know about it though.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing, 100%. But no, Corey's the only one that ever gave me that pass and basically was like, "Look, man, you got VIP here." So I thought that was pretty cool. It is, man. As a promoter to recognize, because gambling on the start line, a lot of people don't see it, but I bring people too.
Sure.
Sure. So
and then that's something to talk about for the next year too. They'll be like, man, y'all remember all that gambling that was on the starting line? That helps. For real, that helps promote.
Yep. 100%. It gets, because a lot of people come just to gamble.
Yep. Picture you standing on the starting line with a big fistful of money aiming at a lane with two cars doing a burnout. That's good promotional. That's a badass picture, man, to promote with.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
It's facts.
Yeah.
Damn, what is that?
Send me the info on that. Don't forget, Happy. Send me the info.
That's from Australia. He walked up to me. Yeah.
I used to see it before I go to the bank and get some cash out. They look like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'd let y'all know a little more, but that's one of my other tricks. You walk around with a handful of cash and people want to try to bet you. They think they can take it. If you're looking for a bet, who are you going to go to? The guy with the most money, right?
Yeah.
But don't always work out for you.
Yep. That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever stood on the starting line. Surprised you're wearing a shirt.
I'm in the air conditioning. I don't always not wear it.
If he didn't have a shirt on, I'm more than likely I'd probably pull mine off.
Yeah. What? Don't test me now.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
With my what are these? My hernia and all. Did y'all see that on camera? I got a hernia. I got to get taken care of.
Oh yeah. You don't want to talk about hernias.
Yeah, but man, I just ain't no shame in my game, man. I
got one about the size of my fist.
Oh man,
he's got to get it taken care of.
Yeah,
man.
that thing busts, bro, and it can hurt you pretty bad.
Yeah,
I've been telling him.
I got a doctor's appointment actually August 11th or something.
I've had mine for about 20 years, so I'm up. There's the porn people again.
Oh,
I've had mine for about 20 years, so I'm just.
I don't know what my buddy Keith Johnson. He just sent me a message with the birds and said, "Dave Ray, with a bunch of birds. So I can't see no comments, y'all. I love all y'all, but I can't see the comments. Only what they put up top. So if y'all are mad at me, don't be mad at me.
But world record holder for hernia.
Yeah. But when it comes to the big belly and all that, man, I don't give a shit what somebody thinks about me. Ooh,
hey,
man.
I'm same way, man.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Same
honest, zero fucks given. I ain't out there trying to get no woman. I ain't out there worried about none of that other bullshit. I'm just trying to get some money, go racing, and have fun. You see some good racing. You know what I mean? And I don't care if I'm 800 pounds. I'm still going to have my shirt off, and I'm still going to be talking shit.
Yeah. I tell you what, $7,000 is a good-ass weekend.
Hey,
it's
decent. It's decent.
That's not a bad weekend.
Yep, that's a hell of a weekend, man.
Yep. And I probably would have made a little more in the streets up there because they gamble pretty good in the streets. But it ain't always like that. There's times that I don't. Very seldom if I come home in the red. But sometimes I only make 2,200 or 1,700 or 12 grand to come up. It varies.
I guess that's better than negative.
Yeah.
Yep. Hell yeah.
I mean, for your whole trip to be paid for and come home with a profit, that's a good weekend any weekend,
Yeah. No shit.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's probably a fact too.
Hey, it did. So I kept seeing everybody tagging me in Pennywise's live, right? So when it was so hot, man, it was freaking hot as hell. So after first or second round was over, I went and got in the truck, turned the AC on, and pull out my phone to look at Facebook, and I'm looking, and I'm like, God damn, that's a big old belly. You don't realize how big it is till you see it.
Well, the camera adds like 100 pounds or so.
Yeah. But I mean, there's two things guaranteed. I like to eat, and I like to race. I like to go see a race. So, I mean, that's just some people drink beer, some people smoke a little chiba or whatever. I like to go eat a steak and a baked potato and some rolls, So I'll be fat till the day I die. I don't give a shit.
Now, when Billy come down to your area and raced the blue balls, which way was you gambling?
I was gambling with Billy, but I don't even think I got a bet though, because they had went in the pot. They had built a pot, and it wasn't very big because Billy and them they don't gamble real big, and plus traveled from all the way up there, so they had a lot.
$1,000 is a good bet.
And it was on. We went to our initial road, which is in the industrial park, and the police showed up. So we went to the road I was telling you about earlier, where it's got the hill.
Yeah. Yep.
And so it was already sketchy there, but Billy was like, he'd been watching street racing there for years. They've been racing there forever in the streets of Atlanta. What'd he say? First time he watched Billy race, did he win any money or did he lose a bit? I lost. So the first time I remember seeing Billy race, we were at the pad with the Smurf, and you can ask Billy about this. I betted him $20 versus his shirt. I wanted his shirt he was wearing. And he ended up beating us. So I was trying, my middle son is
you wanted that shirt.
Well, it wouldn't fit me. I'm a fat guy. He's a skinny dude, but it was the perfect size for my son, and he wanted that shirt.
Damn.
So yeah, but no, they raced at Moreland to go back to the blue balls race, and when they went over the hill, man, they were both flying, and that's kind of when we kind of said, hey, appreciate the super sticker. Y'all send Limpy.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Help him out, man. This stuff ain't free. It takes a lot to go into traveling and stuff. A lot of people don't realize that neither. But anyway, but no, I don't think I really got a bet. But if I was going to bet, and Brock will tell you with blue balls, I'm going to bet with who wins. Like, I ain't going to lie. I mean, that Falcon is, man, it is, in my opinion, one of the most consistent cars out there.
It is.
I mean, it goes every time. Yep. Cody Warren is actually the first dude that took me to the race. He was one of the guys racing on motor.
Damn. Hell yeah, man.
Cody, he's the one that kind of got me into this. I mean, not kind of, he did 100%.
Bill.
Yeah, I was about to post. Dude, But they'll call the cops on you.
Yeah.
If you touch him.
You put your hands on me, I will, because I ain't got no fight left in me. No. Now, people get a kick out of that. When you say crazy shit, people like it, man. So
Yeah. That's true, man.
That's a good time. Good time.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, and that road that you're talking about too, with the hill at the end, it almost looks like a court at the end too, right? Didn't people?
Well, yeah, it's like a 90-degree turn, and basically it's another.
And people would park right there.
Yeah, it's another basically industrial park, but it's kind of like there's industrial, and then it does a 90-degree, and then there's some houses. Type
I remember. Yeah, you can see the houses and shit.
Yeah, it almost looks like a dead end, but it's not.
David, I think David loves any kind of money. It don't matter where it come from.
Yeah, no, as long as it's legit, I don't fuck with no dirty money. I can't deal with the other stuff. You know what I mean? If it's legit money, I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, he doesn't need to see me in the medium shirt at KD. That was bad.
Yes, do it.
That was
KD.
bad. That was a bad deal.
You
I was
do
drugged.
the medium, and I wear a man thong.
I already did it. I've already did it. So what? We get you on that man thong here.
I'm just kidding. Don't do it because I ain't showing up in no goddamn man thong. Yeah, that's another one I want to come to. KD, I forgot about that.
The hill.
Yeah, I'd like to see. Man, going down that hill looks like, good God Almighty.
It's wild, man.
I couldn't imagine when you get to the bottom and start going back up, you probably have to pick your damn head up out of the floorboard.
Yeah. We're sponsored by 209gallery.com, Chain Protect, On Tilt Racing products. Have you seen the way Chris Lane flags? Stripper glitter, dude.
Oh, here you go.
Here, check this out. Check this out.
What?
Hey, you may have to play it one more time.
What's he reaching for?
All right, one more
You gotta show it one more time.
One more time? One more time. I asked him, I said, man, I got two questions after seeing that. Was you in cheer camp? And if you weren't, we hold one in your mouth till it changes flavors.
Was he in band camp this one time at band camp?
Yeah, it was. He's still in band camp.
Seeing him laugh at it like that just.
Is that for real? Is that?
Oh, that's
that's real.
That's every time. Been doing it 8 years. I don't take nothing from him, but it is funny. He flags a lot of events, probably 10, 12 a year.
He hangs around the giraffes at the zoo.
Hey, we got to give him shit though. Every show, we ain't had a show one time that we ain't give him shit.
Oh man,
he watches and shit too, man. But we got to. It's
bad.
You got to laugh at that shit
because there's a lot of different flaggers that flag different ways. I mean, BJ runs back and bangs the light. He is so inconsistent, like it's hard to read BJ's light, you know. Limpy kind of just stands there, but have you ever heard of him burning anybody down? If you ever, and then with the light behind his back, turning it on, you can't guess that shit.
Nope, never.
So yeah, it's a lot. That is fucking hilarious.
Just speaking of hilarious, I got this video at Happy's house. I'll just show you.
Get your blog ready. That one's over 2,000 square feet.
This
man. Pee on the shorts.
Pee on his shorts.
Would you put down?
Yeah,
you gotta pull them down to pee, man.
I
gotta pull my balls down, pee over them.
I was about to say,
it's like that's like a real runoff right there. His balls is a runoff. He's still pissing on his balls.
So I want to say he wasn't that drunk, but I don't know.
Yeah, I still got it. I still got it happy, just in case you were.
Good times. I know. I've already seen Red Dragon comments and shit. Fuck. These fucking.
I did that on my phone. He was over pissing. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I started filming, and I was like, "He's always talking about his hemorrhoid is the Red Dragon, and we always call his hemorrhoid the Red Dragon." So I stuck the red dragon on the back of it.
Fuck yeah, some bitch got fire in my ass sometimes. Shoo.
He can't wipe. He's got a pat.
Yeah,
Fucking
hell
pain
yeah.
in the ass.
Damn
Damn it, man.
hell no.
All right. Oh, what happened? What'd I do? Oh, there we go.
What's the next race for you?
Well, Clint's race is coming up. I think it's the 9th and 10th. I think it's in South Georgia Motorsports Park. It's a backside deal.
Yeah.
And then War in the Woods.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. I was thinking about that one.
Come on up.
Famous. I have to check my busy schedule and check, in my little black book and see if I got. No, I'm just kidding.
I know how it is.
Yeah. But
yeah,
no,
we'll be up there all weekend, man. We set up, I got a camper and shit. We got a big ass tent. You're more than welcome. Come chill, man. Hang out with us. We always have a good time at night. We just sit around bullshit,
Yep.
Drivers and shit come up, hang out with us.
Do they not do anything in the street up there?
It's kind of
now.
It's kind of off. It's in the woods a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
If we do, it's a couple hours away.
Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good hour and a half.
Yeah.
What about at the one you're talking about with the 200 cars? You can't have 200 cars on the same property and not shake something.
Possibly.
Hey.
Possibly, because there's a lot of people coming to town, so it would.
Yeah. You need to.
But we got time. We got time. So yeah.
Go look for some roads. Make street racing great again.
There's a possibility.
Yeah,
I like an 8-car shootout. Like if we were gonna do something, I'd like to get 8 real dudes.
Yeah, real deal Holyfield. Yeah,
I like that shit. $500 a piece, $4,000 pot.
Yeah, get it over, get done. Yeah,
get it over with.
Well, and I ain't taking nothing away from the guys that just started out street racing or the ones that are less experienced than the normal guys. But a lot of the normal faster guys, they don't want to go race for 100K and then street race the night before and risk wrecking their car, or somebody with less experience running into the side of them, because you get track racers that come trying to compete for $100,000. They're all, racing in the street. Yeah, we can do that. Next thing you know.
Well, and that's why I like the $500. That kind of keeps a little bit. $500 takes a dude that feels like he's got a chance. He knows what the hell he's doing out there in the street.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, you do something for $100 and you got 3,000 cars and 3,000 people, and that ain't my thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Yep, I totally agree.
Anybody got any questions for David? Probably wrapping it up here.
Corey said he'll come in.
Let your bet reflect your confidence.
I always said that.
Big facts. Yep. Yeah, got all that mouth till it's time to break out that money.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Yep.
No, we get down the streets here all the time. We just don't do it every weekend like they do it in KC. We don't want to burn shit up. That's why we don't do it every weekend.
I like the every weekend shit, especially local.
Yeah, but that's when your spots get burned up, and then you
gotta let it cool off.
Yep.
I heard the cops got pretty shitty down your way too at the time.
Oh, what's your OnlyFans? You got OnlyFans?
Talking to Happy because I know you ain't talking to me. They want your OnlyFans. I said something about OnlyFans earlier.
Oh yeah.
What's up, John?
What's up, man?
Yeah, you gotta let the streets cool off.
How much is average profit?
And that is my little buddy, man. Chandler, he ain't getting an answer on that one.
Oh
yeah, that's my Ace Boone Coon right there. Like he just on there trying to say some shit. He knows what I make. He's one of the first people I call when I'm on the way home.
Oh, I don't think David smokes.
No, I can't. I'm on probation.
He can't. He's on paper.
Yep, he's on paper.
How long you got left?
5 more years.
Will you smoke when you're done, or is that not your thing?
I don't know. I'll be 43, so I don't know what life's gonna be like then. So I just
I don't know.
It'd be like the hell with it, and then
I was 49.
Yeah,
and I'm like, hell yeah, we're getting down.
Yep.
Fucked up.
Safety meeting.
He gone. He gone again.
Who, me?
No, me. No,
Oh.
me. I was talking about when I was smoking.
Oh,
he
yeah.
gone. I don't know. I did weed when I was young, a lot younger, and it's a different ball game than it is
100%.
now. It's different. Like
My favorite Atlanta race car is definitely not Nick's car. The comment you just put up there, that's my buddy Nick. He told me earlier in the group, if I don't give him a shout out, he's gonna be salty. Well, you salty bitch, you. Nah, Nico. See, that's my buddy right there, Nico. He knows damn well I ain't no millionaire. My wife's the one with all the money. I have to borrow it from her just to get to go gamble. She just
I understand.
invests.
I got the same problem.
Yes, she invests in me because she knows I'm good at it.
maybe it was. Oh, it was good. It was good, Chris. It was good. Oh boy.
Come here. You want to say, hey, come here. This is my little girl, y'all. This is my race car and my kryptonite and everything else.
There you go. We've all got to have it. We've all got it. Mine's 27.
We've been watching it since we got in the car.
All right, well, let me finish up. All right. No, I'm telling them let me finish up. But yeah, that's my kids. They just got home. So
Hold on, here's another one.
what is my favorite Alabama car?
You don't like Alabama.
Man, I like the whole MLR group. They got a Camaro, a Nova, and a Mustang, and I like all three of those cars. 100%. 100%.
I'm glad that kid doesn't favor you. That's a fact. I'm just being brute. I'm just being honest here, man.
Hey, he said your daddy was ugly, Lulu. Look, she's gonna be ready to fight now.
I'm not saying he's ugly. I'm not saying she's ugly. I'm just saying that you're not pretty.
Yeah.
Well, do you got any sponsors? Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
No, I mean I ain't really got no sponsors, man. But I mean Skinnies, them people they look out for me. I wear a lot of their gear. Hold on, baby, I'm on the phone.
I'm trying to get you off.
Man, I'm sponsored by the racers, man. I'm glad they do what they do.
In the streets.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 100% the streets.
That's what's up, man.
But I need some sponsors if y'all trying to sponsor me. Nah, I'm just
you got to thank the warden too for letting you go. You got to thank the warden for letting you go too.
Oh yeah, definitely my wife, 100%. 100%. She's super cool about it.
Trying to keep you out.
She's normally super cool about me going. You know, she knows I'm not up to no bullshit or nothing.
Yeah,
so
that's what's up, man. We all got a good woman behind us.
Fuller's off road.
Giving a shout out to the local 4-wheel drive place down here for my Nittos. Shout out to Fuller's Off Road, but they made me pay for them. if I'm giving a shout out, they should have gave me free tires, right?
I'm a walking ATM. Can't wait to meet you. Oh boy, there you go.
Oh yes. Hey, hey, come see me. A walking ATM.
He's gonna be at Warren Woods, Ryan.
I didn't get to eat.
Y'all can link up there.
I'll get you some.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, and I know your family's home now, so
it's fine. Yeah,
appreciate it, man.
Anytime y'all want to shoot the shit, just let me know. I'm more than happy to come on here. It ain't no big.
We have fun, man.
All righty. Well,
and I'll get you some info too on the race.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, do that for sure. And thank y'all, and y'all send Limpy some stars, man, or however that works. Y'all look out for my boy, man.
Appreciate
all
it,
them
man.
live feeds and that traveling and everything else. It costs money and that helps out. So y'all look out for him.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Y'all too, man.
And thanks for coming on.
All right, yes, sir.
All right, homie.
Later. All right, that's a good deal. That's good, man. Well,
I'll tell you what. Like I said,
209gallery.com, Chain Protect. On Tilt Racing.
Like I said, I really didn't know him, you know what I mean? But like I knew enough about him just being around him. I could tell he was honest dude. He's just about gambling, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there probably like, damn man, he may be an asshole because he yells and shit, you know. But
yeah, and he ain't lying about the 5s or the 10s or whatever, because I've seen him do that
That's awesome.
I've seen him do that several times, and he was all like, he starts looking around. He starts looking around and stuff, and he's like, he goes up to gives the kid some money.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
That is, but you can tell that's a family dude. You know, I mean, and he's still going to take $1, $2, $5 bet or whatever just to kind of be cordial with somebody and
yeah,
be cool. But like that money obviously ain't making him or breaking him. You know,
yeah. He's
he
just
wants some
gonna give it
hundreds.
away, or if he's gonna do that, he's gonna race. He's gonna bet a kid, and he's gonna bet the loser, so the
Yep.
kid will win. So
Yep.
it is what it is.
Yep, good ass dude for real. And then just reading the comments tonight, seeing everybody talk about him, showing him love and shit. That's I'm
Yeah,
glad me and you both was thinking about the same dude because that I
yeah.
mean
I was actually going to
he's
send you. I
cool.
said, "What?" I don't know if because I knew he was a gambler. I thought about sending you the text like, "Hey, man, why don't we get this guy on?"
Yeah,
And I mean, he's a real one, and
yeah,
he's a
yeah,
gambler, and I know you're a gambler, but
yeah,
and then I just was thinking about Lyle, just because
yeah. For
I'm I'm
safety,
a, I'm a I'm a
like
big fan of Lyle's anyway, as
me
it is,
too, me
and
too.
uh, but
That's crazy, man. We was thinking about the same two fucking people to
and
get
I
on
was
this show.
fucking seriously like, I was like looking around, I was like, does he got? I bet he's got a fucking Trojan deal on my phone where he
That's
can hear me.
unreal, man.
He can fucking hear me. Bet
That's
you Kenzie
unreal.
put it on my phone. I bet you are in this together.
That is crazy, man. No shit. 'Cause, I mean, I had fun tonight. You know, one of the best. No, for real. Like
Yeah,
I can tell.
yeah,
Like I can tell. Even when I very first met him in a parking lot. Yeah, we were in Birmingham,
yeah,
and I was like, man, this dude, he's loud. I mean, but I could tell that the dude's pretty much a straight shooter. You bullshit around to get a bet, but
yeah,
that's just that's part of the game, part of the hustle, and I wouldn't mind going down there and racing with them guys sometime.
yeah. And there's for sure, for real.
Yeah, and
Uh,
and I would feel like wouldn't be no bullshit. I mean, go
mm,
down and do something for real. Y'all need to get Funky Town up here.
oh boy, I don't bet 100.
Man, I'm telling you,
That's
I don't
rigged.
think
It's rigged. It's rigged.
Funky Town ain't gonna hang with her boy David there. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, David rose up with about 15, 20 grand on him.
Yeah,
Bet.
yeah, yeah. He's for real.
Yeah,
He's for real. And I could tell back when that Smurf car was running around. I mean, that's when I seen him. I always seen him around them.
yeah,
And they bet. They definitely bet.
yeah. They ain't scared to lose. That's for sure.
Funky Town on the show. Gee,
Yeah.
beneath.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? God dang, or we'd just be sitting back like this.
I know. Yeah, for y'all that don't know Funky Town or ever seen anything about him or seen a video and shit, just look out, and Funky Town on YouTube. Go to Lookout's channel and Funky Town's on there. He got knocked down the bleachers and shit the other night.
Y'all need to come to Atlanta. We can go
I'm
down
down.
there. They got Spearmint Rhino down there.
Hey, there's some clubs in Atlanta now.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay.
There's
We good. We good.
there's
I'm
some
down
shit
like
in
a flat.
Atlanta.
I'm down like a flat tire.
I'm telling you right now, Atlanta's actually the new spot. Everybody keeps saying they're going down there and partying and shit for the weekends, and yeah, yeah, yep.
It's a setup. That's what it was.
Yeah, I've always heard Funky Town saying that shit.
Bet
Shit's
100.
rigged.
Bet 100.
Oh, this
It's a
shit's rigged.
setup. It's a setup. It's rigged. It's set up. It's like, yeah. So where are you gonna be at this weekend?
I think we're gonna do that streetcar takeover shit here in Bowling Green. Kind of stay semi-local. Go down there. It's Friday and Saturday deal. They normally did like a no prep deal. Now they're not doing it. It's just a small tire shootout on Friday night.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, they've got a drag race and burnout contest and some other shit. So thought about possibly going up to US 41 right outside of Chicago. They're having a streetcar brawl or something backside. I think
Oh yeah.
Doc Holliday possibly headed up there. And then I had all kinds of shit going through my head whenever he canceled today. Thought about going to that Builders Brawl.
Fuck your life.
Fuck your life. The Builders Brawl in St. Louis.
Yeah, I was everywhere I was thinking about going is at least 10 hours from me. So
yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go. If I do go anywhere.
I think Ashley's going to run her car up there. So I thought about possibly riding up there and just hanging out with them, supporting them.
Yeah.
But she locked in, I guess, with Streetcar Takeover. So
yeah,
just going to ride down, hang out. Something different. I don't know. We'll see how it goes,
Yeah.
Set up the merch booth. But for everybody that was listening, that was asking a minute ago, it's October 6th through the 8th in Louisville, Kentucky at Ohio Valley Dragway. We're trying to set a record for the biggest no prep car count, small tire. And
is it going to be instant green or what's the deal on that?
Kenzie wants me to flag his son of a bitch.
Oh boy.
Well, how would you feel about flagging 215 cars? That's an ass whooping, homie.
Oh, I'm down.
I mean, that's a fucking ass whooping. I think, though, we were actually restricted to one day. We had to do this, get it in on a Saturday. Well, I'm not even going to, it looks like it's possibly going to open up some. And we're going to do multiple days now because he does prepped event. Thursday, it's radio prep, private test and tune.
Oh boy.
Kenzie said exactly, you're down. Friday is radio prep. And then they come in and scrape it and wash it. And Saturday was going to be all no prep. Well, now he's thinking about, which there is a shortage on glue. Could we get it good enough even for the radio guys where they'd be happy? And now we're thinking about just saying the hell with all of it and just making it all no prep with that many cars,
Yeah, especially with that many cars.
That's a lot, man. And still, I think I haven't looked at the updated list. I think there's 215 or 217. How many of them are going to show? Then you got to look at that. I know 100 is going to show. And that's still a lot of cars to pull off in one day. So if we open it up for 2 days now, my goal is to still, we got to have over 177, to set a record. I guess Crossville had the record, right? Is that the biggest race you've ever heard of? Small tire?
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that race left bad taste in a lot of people's mouth because that was a history-making event. And you're 96. Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. And the numbers are no order or anything. People was asking it, is the order, the run order, and this and that. No, we're gonna write everybody's names down on a chip, pull them. It's fast. Kenzie has that shit down to a science, y'all. Limpy loves the way that shit's done. Jeff Thomas kind of put us on that game.
Yeah.
Shout outs to him. And it, I hate talking about it. And I don't like talking bad about nobody at all or anybody, but that event was kind of fucked up. And I hate that that's like the people still talk about that as being the biggest no prep event out there. And I didn't realize this many people would jump on 10 grand. Honestly, because that's not a lot of money, but the free entry, it's free entry, y'all. Free entry, $10,000 to win, and it will be more than 10,000. So that was just to get it started and get it rolling. But we've got sponsors coming in, so it will be over. We're shooting for 15 to 20. I hadn't made a post about that either, but you all follow me just on Facebook and keep up with the updates and shit. And we're getting them out there, or follow the Support Your Local Street Racer page. I'm trying to post everything on there as well.
Yeah. And you know me, I'm down to help.
But see, on your calendar you had.
Yeah, I had something on there, but
you had Mexico.
If this happens, then I can always.
I was like, fuck, man, but Charlie Bennett's always has the same weekend lockdown every year, and I was like, son of a bitch, because I already knew what you had going on, and I'd like to be there. That's hell, that's where I want to be. But man, I'd love to get on a plane, and fucking go to Vegas now that I know that it's.
That's a fact.
Yep. What do you think about that shit?
I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I mean,
It is now. I mean that changes it for me. If they're gonna call a jump, they're gonna call. You know what I mean? If they want to see who the, well, I know, but if but if they're gonna see who the baddest motherfucker is out there, the baddest team. I mean,
and
keep it real.
You got to keep it real. And if you want heads up racing, it's got to be heads up. It can't.
Got to make it heads up.
It can't
no
be
hustle shit.
Oh, media goats in the house.
Appreciate it, Corey. Appreciate it. Yeah, he's gonna be there with us all weekend. I seen him. Yeah, I mean,
they got Waffle House there too.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we got plenty of Waffle Houses. We got one right beside my house too.
If it's open.
Yeah, fuck, we had to drive around.
I ain't get
20 fucking minutes.
Don't get chilly. Fuck your world up. Just saying.
Especially on your hash browns.
Woo.
Yeah,
that was a bad deal.
I'm kind of looking forward to this race. I think it's going to be pretty badass, man. So what, you don't know what you're going to do?
I don't know what I'm out to have. Fuck, I might end up showing up where y'all are at, you know.
Come on, man. Come hang out with us.
Maybe, I don't know yet. When y'all getting out there?
We're going to leave here Friday, probably noon.
Oh, yeah.
11, 12 o'clock, leave Friday. Yeah. It's 2 hours for me.
Yeah.
You know, you drive through there when you come through.
What track's it at?
Bowling Green. Beach Bend Dragway.
Beach Bend. All right.
Yep. And I was going to do, you know, video the small tire shootout and shit. I don't know who all's coming. I haven't seen a list or nothing, or, you know, I don't really know much about it, but everybody says it's a really good turnout.
I'm waiting.
She's been in here sitting beside me too, looking. She's looking at me like, what the hell? But then, yeah, for the shit in October, I wouldn't mind putting together something for Mexico. But like I said, we keep it 8 cars.
Yeah, give it 8, respectable. You know.
Good pot.
Yeah.
Get it done. See y'all in the morning and do some track shit.
Yep.
Happy's just going to watch the roll racing. Hey, man.
They got roll racing there?
No, I didn't see it on the flyer.
Yeah, if it has roll racing, then Happy's definitely there. He's like, man, I can finally experience it in person instead of watching it on YouTube.
Fuck, man. I ain't ever going to live that shit down.
And next, you know what? Not only do they have roll racing, but they'll probably have what's that singing show that you like?
Oh, fuck. Mayor's Got Talent. Or
yeah, there you go. It's probably got that on in the intermissions. It's probably got that during the intermissions. It's probably got that playing.
Gosh, damn. Corey's even saying it too. I'll be damned.
Oh, we got roll racing. Oh.
Yeah. Jersey Shore's my other show.
Oh my God. You got Jersey Shore playing on one side and the singing on the other.
Roll racing going on at the same time.
Roll racing in the middle.
I ain't never been to a roll race, man. I might have to walk over and actually watch that shit.
I'm good. You're probably. I can already see you, man.
I'll be live.
You'd be like, yeah. You'd be like you're watching American Talent or whatever. You'd be like,
fuck, man. I might have to go check that shit out.
Give me some Snooki.
Oh God.
Is that pussy?
No, she's on Jersey Shore.
Oh, is the girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
She's a meatball. That's what they call her.
I thought that was a code name for her.
What is it? Chicago Series. What's that?
Chicago Series, Happy.
I don't know.
They go to Chicago?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh boy.
Man, I'm upset that race got canceled. I think that was going to be there was quite a few coming.
Yeah.
There really was. I think the old boys from
Oh
Canada.
yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you'll have the vet rolling for this
No, I
weekend.
ain't either. Bullshit. But no, I'm not, man.
5-row racing. I guess so.
Yeah, y'all
I
don't look
thought
forward to it because it ain't gonna happen.
like drifting lane. They got drifting too?
I think they do.
Oh my god.
And I know they got a burnout contest.
Well, I'm all right with burnout contest.
Yeah, we need to get PD on there. We do. That's
Yeah.
gotta reach. Man, I've been keeping up with them dudes as long as you have. You know what I mean? Like Small Block Posse was my shit back in the day. The .net boys. That was.
Yeah.
I used to have a smallblockposse.com because they had .com and .net.
Yeah.
And I had .com on my car back in the day. I stayed on that fucking forum.
Got canceled also. What got canceled?
Twin Rivers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It sucks, man.
I thought we were talking about shows, and I was like, "Well, fuck, what got canceled?" Because this motherfucker still is he watching reruns with his mouth open now?
Yeah, we're gonna be back at Decker Boys in November, Thanksgiving weekend. That'll be Cash Days of Kentucky 3. So, yep, we will be back. It'll be cold. Plan on the cold. It's an ass whooping every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Small Block PD. He's a badass dude. Man, I bet he's got some stories.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why we need to get him on here.
Real street hood shit. Real shit.
Yeah.
When you get bored. Derek, I was, man. I really did. I thought about riding up there. It's 5 hours to you or 2 hours down the roads. Thought about going down there. Good God.
Oh boy.
Hey, I talked to damn it. What's her name? Stephanie P.
Oh yeah.
And she said she'd love to come back on again.
Oh
She
boy.
said she'd really like to come back on again. Maybe with a friend or something. I said, that's what I said. Oh boy. Yeah, she posted a picture the other day, something about joining her OnlyFans, and I sent her a message of bullshit, and I said, "Where's my free, my 2-week free trial?" And she sent a bunch of laughing faces. She said, "I'd love to come back on the show."
Yeah, I messaged her the next day, Matt, and asked her if she was all right after Old Boy show back up, and she said, "Yeah, everything's good." So I was like, "All right, that's good."
She said she's in the process of moving out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Said she's in the process of
Nothing
moving out.
but that. Nothing beat that comment when it said I had a dog run away for 2 days, 3 days, and
Dude, I was dying. God, and it was awkward too. Here we are sitting there talking to her on a live show, and she's talking about breaking up with her boyfriend and shit, and then he fucking walks in the door.
And she's all like,
"Oh, that shit was
she's
wild." Damn it, man. Yeah, she says she wants. You know, y'all know what? I know a lot of people mention him. I know a lot of people do.
I don't
And a
even know
lot
who
of
that dude
people
is.
follow him. I was
Who is
gonna
that?
say, Limpy don't even have a clue
Who is that?
who Justin is, who his daddy is.
Oh, he got daddy?
Limpy does not keep up with that type of racing, you all. And I've known who Justin was ever since he had a small block nitrous Mustang back in the day. He was
Oh, is
a
he
Grudge
street racer?
Nope.
Oh.
He started out in the Grudge game. Now he's no prep king.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't.
Yep.
I'm sorry, people. I don't watch that.
He's had a lot of fast ass radio cars, but he grudge raced radio cars. He's run for some pots, some serious pots. But yeah, Limpy has no idea. Like I've watched some of his YouTube channel while he's here, and he has no clue. A lot of people like him. A lot of people, a lot of people like Swan Storm. A lot of people don't. I bought a set of wheels from him.
Oh boy.
Holy shit. I heard she just actually got down on one for the first time the other day, like went all the way
Oh
on
boy.
it. Like
And dude,
I heard.
Oh boy.
Yeah. There's still people that that when she come on the show subscribe to her channel that I still talk to, and they're like, "Holy shit, you'll never believe this shit."
If you try me, I might.
Yeah, I heard she actually went all the way down on a big shifter.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I see Justin would definitely be down. Yeah, I think he likes the media attention.
Yeah.
I think he would be. No Prep King Lexus. Yep.
Oh, you got a Lexus?
Yep. That's
Or is
what he
that
races
Lexus,
on the
or is that Lexus body?
Lexus body. It's a pro
Oh,
mod,
oh,
but it's a Lexus body. And now he's got a new one being built. He just got a Mustang. I keep up with him on YouTube. He's got a Mustang. Says he's going to the streets. Yeah,
with that.
that was funny.
And it wasn't nobody. It was some dude and his son that was like 10 or 12 years old.
10, 11 years old.
And we were all like, yeah, my son thought that was Shifter Gripper's truck. And I'm like, why is your son watching that fucking shit? Way to bring him up. That's me right there. That's me.
That's my boy.
That's
Proud
me.
dad moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We can't do much more OnlyFans. He'd be in trouble. He'd be in trouble, y'all. Like the girl racers and shit. I had fun with Ashley, had fun with Tess.
Yeah.
Like I think everybody enjoyed that too. Two real chicks that really know what the hell they're doing and get down with the cars. Yeah, Big Country don't take no shit off anybody else. That's Justin Swanstorm. It's Big Country and Little Country.
Oh,
that's what they're known by.
Is that their handles?
Yeah, that's what everybody knows them by. And Big Country's thrown fist right in the middle of the pits at Ducks Race.
Oh shit!
He laid a dude flat the fuck out. Like literally, dude was out. Big son of a bitch too. This old boy, he was probably 6'4", 350. Laid this motherfucker plumb out.
The boy or the dad?
The dad.
The dad. Oh boy.
Knocked this big motherfucker out. Country's just a big old country. Just.
Well, I might get along with it if it's a country. Shit, I might get along with him.
Cool,
I just don't understand.
I mean, he really is. Cool.
I don't understand I don't get on to the no prep king stuff. But yeah,
yeah.
If they're fucking racers, and I'm not bad with it.
Yeah, I bought some wheels from Little Country for Pac-Man's car. The wheels I got for his, they actually come off his one of his Grudge cars. Corey was there.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, that shit was wild, man. It was wild. Yeah, Big Country and Little Country. Oh, Big Country thumbs up, Little Country thumbs down. I tell you what, though, big
$100,000 for that one race.
Man, they've raced for big money.
Wow,
big money. I mean, when he was a teenager, he ain't nothing but 24, I think, maybe 24, 25. Little Country.
How old's he now?
Right now.
Oh, he's right now. That's how old he is right now. Oh,
yeah. Shit. And he's been racing. I think he was in a car when he was 14, maybe 14 or 15. And then 16, 17 area, he had a badass nitro small block Mustang. Badass car. What about other forms of racing? He's 26. Somebody said 25. And I'm not opposed to it at all. The thing about it is, I don't know nothing about any other type of racing.
Yeah, you get into like you know, I you get into like NASCAR, and I'm like, you know how you know that NASCAR's funny? Is the guys running around bumping each other in the ass and they're giggling about it, and they want to be the first one to sit on the pole.
Oh shit! Oh damn, we got all the fucking spam.
Yeah, here we go.
I don't know. I'm not opposed to it because I like learning about everything else, but I don't know nobody. I don't know anybody that does any other type of racing. I raced some boats for a little bit, but that's kind of, nobody really knows any of them people, or I don't really know any off-road racers either, honestly. But actually, me and this guy used to race.
I mean, I used to race
Off-road.
four-wheelers and shit and cross-country shit on four-wheelers and stuff, but fuck, that was 30 years ago.
Me too. We done the same shit. I raced quads up until I was 16. I started at 7, and I quit at 16 as soon as I got into cars. I'm sure dirt track is wild. I'd love to go. Tim McCanus, yeah, he'd be funny. I watch his YouTube channel. Yeah, we need to holler at Petey. He needs to clear out a Wednesday. Boat racing is fun. That's a different, it's different feeling. Get Biden on here. Fuck.
Yeah, Jeff used to do hill climbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the nitro bikes and shit.
Yeah.
No time grudge race.
Yeah. Big country and little country. That's their background.
We need to get what's his name on here?
Who?
That old one boy that your boy knows that pays for prostitutes. That's all he does.
Oh my God. Holy shit. He's the biggest John. And he ain't bullshitting, man. Like I said, every time I bump into him, I'm like, hey man, how many prostitutes you been with this week? Oh, happy, man, 2 or 3. It ain't been a good week. Like, and he's dead serious. He's like, oh, look at this chick I'm talking to. He'll pull his phone out. I'm like, how much is she? Man, she wants 120, but all I got's $80. People's crazy, man.
Jason Terrell. Yeah, I've seen pictures of it. It wild stuff back then.
That's something I'd like to actually go to. I could get into that. I could sit there and watch that hill climbing all day with those nitro bikes.
Yeah.
That shit would be fun. I don't know anywhere where they do it locally.
They used to do some down here.
Really?
Yeah, they used to do some of that stuff down here, but it's been a while, and I don't even know where they actually do it at anymore.
Yeah, that's shit. Dude, I tell you, I spoke what I had to say on the news channel, and
fucking gay.
Like, that shit's fucking dumb as fuck, man. I respect.
I think I still got that news clip on here, I think. Yeah. Let's play this for y'all people.
They've heard from us.
Scott, as we've been hearing throughout the show, there have been these different evolutions of street racing over the years, and you've been in this world for a long time. Where do you see all of this headed down the road here in Southern California?
Well, you have both sides of the coin. We obviously like the alternative, but the enforcement is out there just as well. And with more and more deaths, and I'm telling you, it's not the hardcore street racers that are causing these deaths. You never hear about them, you never see them. They're so deep underground and way out that you don't know it's them. It's the people that are the Fast and Furious generation and who watch Street Outlaws and decide to go out right after they watch Street Outlaws, who create the havoc. It's not the hardcore street racers causing the problems. They like to be left alone and lay low, and it's their own underground world.
Just a few moments left here. I just want to pick up on something you said. You visit people in hospitals.
Facts, people. Same thing I said to the news channel the other day. What we do is off the beaten path. We don't want to be seen. We police ourselves. We ambulance ourselves. We try and do everything ourselves, and we try and do it as safe as we possibly can. He'll testify to all that same shit. But these kids out here just doing these fucking donuts and drifting these fucking up and down the fucking highways. And I mean, they shut our interstate down there, and I ain't done that shit. And it was right in front of the airport. Like,
yeah, you showed me when I think last time I was up there. It was the middle of the road. You see all the fucking dumb shit.
Dumb as fuck, man. I mean, if I wish somebody blows a rod out of an engine, which I don't wish it on anybody, it's one of them fucking guys. Yeah. They could chuck a fucking rod straight through the oil pan. Then I'd laugh. I don't get into it. It ain't my thing.
Yeah,
ain't my thing at all. Think the Prestons would come on live. say what went down with Jerry Bird. Yeah, but it'd be a short show.
Yeah.
We've heard both sides of that. We've heard the Preston side and we heard Jerry Bird's side. So there's 3 sides to every story, people.
Facts.
You know, and we heard 2. So we heard it from both.
Both of them. Yeah, I think 209gallery.com, chainprotect.com, and On Tilt Racing Products, as always. Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck.
Hey, did you
Appreciate it,
happen to see this that I got this past weekend? Let me show you.
It's dope, man.
Look at that. You jealous?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Because I want one too, man. He's a legend. You know, he's a legend to me. And what was crazy is hearing Chucky last night talk about how he felt the same way about you. You know what I mean? Like, but like we watched them dudes. I mean, it was, you know, they were so far away from us back then. It didn't feel like it'd be deep enough into this shit now that I'd have a chance to be able to bullshit around or see them dudes on the street or, you know, like, did you think that when you were very first starting flagging races that it would lead to anything to what it is today, that you're traveling every weekend?
No.
Thanks,
never.
Amp.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and getting to meet the people that you get to meet and the people that you get to talk to and the camaraderie of it all, that we're all fucking family and we all get to kick it. Like, we just don't bring these people on here and just bullshit with them for the night. Y'all, like we talk to these people. We,
you know, if I don't know anything about it or we don't know about it, I mean, we like to learn. I mean, that's why we have them on there. You know, where'd y'all come from? Where, you know, what's your background?
Yeah.
You know?
Like these, you know, there's so many people that we grew up watching on DVDs. You know, like I got VHS tapes still of street races, the dope ass street races from back in the day.
Dre.
Fuck yeah, I got them. Like I got all that shit, man. Like I really, really, like, man. One of these days, man, I'd love to do that shit, but I didn't think.
He runs at No Prep Kings.
I think here and there.
Okay, maybe it's just
here and there.
He's not on the circuit of 2000s or circuits of
no.
Whatever it's called. Oh boy.
Right. And you know, the small tire side of the No Prep Kings, like, that's more my shit. But it's fast. You gotta have a fast ass car.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the fuck is VHS tape? That's what Corey asked.
I got them.
I got some betas. Remember them?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, man. Happy to send a message here on. Okay, I haven't checked my phone, man. My phone's been blowing up the whole time I've been on here, but Barefoot Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, man, first time I ever went to the streets in Texas, that dude was there. And I'd been seeing him on videos from like Street Fire and shit. Like, I knew who he was just through videos. But the first time we touched down in Texas and I got to see that dude in person, I was like in awe.
Yeah.
First car I'd ever seen with twin funny car hoops in it.
Yeah. Him and his old lady go out cruising.
Man, dope as shit. Had like a candy purple cage in it and that black fucking note. Like, I'll never forget that shit. Never in my life. There's so much shit that's happened to me in the streets that I will never forget. And my memory's bad, y'all. Like,
he's a good guy. He's all right. He's
Boosted's cool. Everybody gives him shit.
He's a little wiry, but you know, he's got to be.
Yeah, Boosted's cool.
Yeah.
The Street Fire, we're getting old as hell. Yeah, I mean, hey, that was the shit though. Like,
there's the boy right there. They want to hear. We need to hear about your. We need to get Jeff on here and hear about his balls of steel with nitro bike between his legs.
Jeff, do you still know where they do that shit at? Like, where we could go one weekend? We take a weekend off racing, just go hang out and watch that shit.
Or him or Jamie could tell us. You know, Jamie used to do the announcing for that shit.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. When will you decide if you're coming to Michigan again next month?
I'm coming.
I'll be there for August 27th.
Yep, I'll be there for that. I've got another event the night before, but then we're leaving that event and shooting straight up as soon as we're done. Yep, So if you want to slide through, we'll hit them both. Jason Terrell from 10 Soldiers. Jamie still announces the hill climbs. Man, I'd love to go to one. No shit. I'm in for one.
Yeah.
So if there's one that there ain't a race on, I'm down for that shit.
Yeah, he said, let's go.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Yeah, Jason Terrell and 10 Soldiers are putting on a they've got a no prep event on the 26th, I think, or 27th. The day before Onondaga at Edgewater. And they just locked in a 16-car field today at $500 a car, gonna pay 10 grand.
How far is that? How far is that?
For me, it's 2 hours, but I gotta drive through that track to get to Onondaga. So it's on the way.
Oh yeah, I might come then too.
It's on the way.
If it's on the way, shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason just commented the 26th. Dude, filled that shit up today. Like I made a post, he made a post. Filled up the 16-car field. We was wondering if we could fill up 8, and I'll be damn. Got 16.
There you
First
go.
weekend in October.
Devil's
Damn, that's the big race though. That's the big race at the Valley.
Yeah.
You're already locked in too, Jeff.
Yeah, can't go. You can't go.
5 hours to Edgewater.
Man, yeah, I'm about to go to that. Then
we just shoot up.
Yeah, just shoot up to Onondaga.
Yep. That's my plan.
There you go.
We get there late at night. We can set up the camper and shit.
I know how to get in. Court. I watched all the
right. I watched the videos.
Motors. How to get in there.
Yeah.
Or we can get Brandon to come get us in.
Hell yeah. Yep. We'll hit Cincy Street Nights and then shoot straight up.
Is that where it is?
Fun. It's called Cincy Street Nights. Yep. It's in Cincinnati at Edgewater. Anything Jason and them do, man, I'd love to be a part of it. You're locked in October 8th, but I think we're going to race on the 7th too.
Oh boy.
I don't supposed to say nothing till Tuesday, but
all right.
That looks like the plan.
There you go.
2 days, over 200 cars.
Both of them. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right. Well, I might see you this weekend.
Come on, homie.
I don't know, people. I don't know where I'm going to be, but
come on.
I might go up there, and if he goes up there with his mouth open watching road racing, I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live him watching that shit.
Come on.
He might even have his hands down his pants.
Fucker.
Rubbing one off.
Gosh, damn. Come on. Come up, hang out, and then next weekend we'll be at
Ohio.
Ohio.
Uncaged
National Trail with Josh Robinson.
That's possible. I might be at the cut tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe.
And then Twin Rivers did get canceled. Yep.
Yeah.
It's raining all week, man. That's what we're talking about.
That's a big mud pit out there right now. It's been raining all week out there, and it ain't gonna stop till like Tuesday.
Next weekend we will be live, so y'all be ready for that. Like we'll probably talk about it more on Wednesday too of next week. But
hopefully I'll get out there. I got to see when Robert and them's gonna get back, so I can go out there and we'll do a little video on the car.
Hell yeah.
All that good stuff. But
now is he gone to Vegas?
Yeah, he's out there with Waylon.
Gotcha.
Waylon. Full pass. I'd be a full pass, man. I'd be a full pass.
Look out! Don't be sleeping on Limpy now, dog. I heard you there night. You know, you was asking him when's the last time he was in a car and this and that. And can he cut the tree down? Don't be sleeping on him. I'm telling you.
I'll probably go red before I'm asleep.
Before you're late.
Yeah.
Don't be sleeping on him.
Street Rod Nationals.
Street Rod Nationals is the weekend that will be in Ohio.
Oh yeah. Okay. I got you.
But there's other things possibly going to be happening while we're up there, so y'all just be ready. It's going to be badass.
Look out! I got a video back in. It's on my VHS tape. I'll show you.
We'll have to dub it over to DVD.
Yeah, I got to dub it to DVD, and then I got to put it on MP4 to VHS to VHS to MP4 and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Doc Hop. Nah, I ain't gonna race him. You know what I said last week? What would be bucket list shit for me is to flag him.
That's happy. I'm going to be talking to you up on the what?
West Buck show.
The West Buck show. What's West Buck?
Well, that's who Corey works for, right?
Oh, is that
Drag Illustrated?
Drag Illustrated. Okay, I got you. I'm bad with names.
Isn't that West Buck, or am I thinking wrong? I know somebody.
VHS to MP4 to Adobe. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna flag this guy. It's gonna happen. That's like bucket list shit to me. And that's legendary for me.
Oh, podcast. I got you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Podcast. Good. I'm good with podcasters.
West Buck is DI Drag Illustrated. Yep.
Okay, I got you. He's the owner. That guy's worth something then.
Yep. I thought that's what it was. Isn't that what I said?
Sure. I'm sure.
No. If Limpy's running, who's flagging? I'm gonna try. Wherever the hell he's racing at, I'm gonna try and be there. Shit. Man, he ain't gonna race too much without me.
We're gonna go out to Compton Speedway. He's gonna flag me, my car, and I'm gonna flag him in his car.
Yep. Bucket list shit.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make it to Stockholm. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
Whatever it costs, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, people. Again, thank Chuck at 209gallery.com, chainprotect.com, and On Tilt Racing. And y'all might see me out in Kentucky this weekend. You might see this guy on the fence line when they're row racing.
Fuck.
And drifting. They're doing drifting.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he'll be up there. Yeah.
Appreciate everybody watching tonight.
Oh shit. We're in the woods right there.
Yeah.
I need to get a bigger picture of that, I guess.
Damn, I can't wait.
Got Onondaga. I could be at 505 cash days the August 13th. And then I think beginning of September race wars in Amish country. And then you got this right here. Look at this.
It's dope, man.
Look at that right there. Yeah.
That's dope.
You got this. All right, that's all he's gonna get. Just a couple pumps and he's done.
I had fun tonight.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was. I think everybody enjoyed it. Just watching everybody's comments and shit, man. We appreciate it, y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. We got to have y'all's comments. We've run out of shit to ask, so.
Yeah. I only know so much about it a little bit. So.
Right.
And I don't know shit about fuck. So.
Race Wars is in Kansas City. Kansas, right?
Kansas. Yeah.
Kansas.
I forget the name of the town.
Is it a one-horse town?
It's Yoder, Kansas, but it's close to Yoder, Kansas, but it's close to God dang, I can't even think of the town now. But
that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, that girl says she's down to come on a podcast. What girl?
Simba?
Yeah.
I seen her. She was in one of them three-wheelers there tonight. Lacey Blair? Oh, shit.
Who's Lacey Blair?
Tell her to hit me up.
You know her?
Yep. Chick from Texas that does the powder coating. She's big into I watch her channel while you're here, too.
Oh, you do?
She's big into diesel trucks. She's got a drag truck and shit.
Yeah, good. You can do the interview, and I'll just sit there and go.
She ain't hard to look at. She's not hard to look at all. Look out, send her my way.
Oh yeah. I
need to hit you up on Facebook.
I'll hit you up. See you tomorrow night. Look out. I'll bring the pen.
And then hop on the road and ride up.
Yep.
Come up Thursday or something. Head up Thursday whenever.
All right, people. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Thanks, y'all.